terrible.
And we're live.
We love you. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
It's us. We're back. It's Wednesday. We have the title update? I just haven't refreshed the page. It doesn't look like it.
It's the real
I'm
date
Dylan.
night.
I'm your dungeon master for tonight. And with the real date night, please stand up.
Yeah,
That's
make a
the
get
night.
up.
Yeah, if you
Get
could
up.
just get up, that'd be great. Instead of the fake date night with Sean Connery in a banana hammock and a big old hat.
That was just a thing.
And a
It was
big
just a
old
good
banana
night.
hammock.
And we'll get there on the recap. But do we have any announcements?
It's Veterans Day.
It's
is
Veterans
Veterans
Day.
I
And,
have chocolate milk.
Oh, I'm
Important,
jealous.
but it's very exciting.
I have currency for the
Apocalypse.
zombie apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
I've got 23 flavors.
I take notes now.
I've got.
Wow, I'm so proud. That's
I
the
like
best
turtles.
announcement.
I love refrigerators.
Well, if we have no announcements, today is Waterdeep, Dragonheist. We're having fun. We need to do a roll off to see who gets
Oh
to tell
yes,
us what happened
dice
last
in the
time.
game of rolling dice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're,
that might help.
it's like we're playing a dice game.
Dorks
Like we're
and
playing a
dragons.
dice game.
Because we're all big old
19.
nerds.
Get wrecked.
13.
Y'all don't even have to roll.
What did you get, a
Nat
one?
A 1.
Wow,
Good, because I got a 7 and I was
Well,
There is an announcement. It's date night. You're right, Panda.
I also got so caught up in my thought process, we didn't even go around and introduce ourselves. I'm Dylan. I'm the dungeon master. Zach, go. I choose you.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play.
First, the Warforged Artificer.
You did it.
I did
Zach,
it.
Why do you
That was
always
nice.
sound like a sitcom at the beginning?
I was kind of
My
hoping
name's
that
Zach.
it wasn't going to work. So
You're
that
wondering
it would
how
be
I got
We're
here."
professionals. Well, I'm Zach, like a really professional interview, and I play pushes button first. The Warforged Artificer. It doesn't work. Like everything was
last
perfect,
time.
and it just continues.
I did
the
do that last
shittiness.
time.
Ugh. It's
Anyways, we're
happened
gonna throw it down to Sumner.
Hi, my
Who
name is
isn't
Dylan.
getting
I'll be
laid
your dungeon
tonight?
master tonight. I'm going to pop it over to Ash.
His name
Playing
is.
the- what?
Oh,
You know, we're really phoning it in today.
hi, my
Like,
name
looking at
is
your fingernails.
and I'll be your Mordecai, a warlock tiefling who is here to make things difficult for his best friends. I want to pop it down to
Handle it,
Ash.
Bander.
And
Not best friends. Angela Vander.
it just hit me, Sumner. You're playing a tiefling warlock, which is aside
And you're
from
boning a tiefling.
like maybe a human fighter, the most common like build,
know.
but you absolutely do not feel like one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it honestly just like dawned on me that I knew already, but I was
thought
like,
you were a bard
I thought you were
this
a
I was like,
bard.
wow,
whole time.
tiefling warlock.
Not a bard? I thought you were a warlock.
So this is our one
Who are
announcement to
you?
our viewers and also our players that our backgrounds are actually symbols of what class we are. This is the
Shut your
warlock
whore mouth.
background.
Although Jen's throwing us off because she's also a ranger.
Yes, but I started
Actually,
off.
aren't you more ranger now? Aren't you two rangers?
Have
Proceed.
to
I
think
will
about
find
it.
a new background. No one thinks about
matter.
anything at all.
Doesn't-
Hold on.
No, it
Just-
doesn't matter.
just keep
whatever
talking. My name's
whatever
Jen.
class you identify as.
I'm
that's
playing Fame.
I haven't even gotten to
Changeling.
go.
Now you have. Hello, Ash.
Hello, my name is Ash, and I play Thistle. I don't multi-class. I am a shifter.
Why are you dying? What happened?
I
The
am a
meds are
shifter.
kicking in. Go
I'm a
ahead.
shifter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a shifter paladin, and just go without me. Just leave me to die here.
We can't leave you to die here. It's Veterans Day. We
Go
have to
on
take care of
without
you
me.
today.
I had my free Olive Garden, okay? Mika, you go.
Hell
Olive
yeah.
Garden sounds really good, actually.
When you're there, you're family.
Ash, after this, I want a list of all the free shit you got today because I'm very curious.
It's just chicken permission.
My name's Nika and I play as Rita of Bloodhunter Genasi. That's it.
Holy hell, look how professional. Look how-
Introduction
Wow.
done. So, Zach, give us that recap since you rolled a 1.
All right. Remind me where we started.
We started with you and Thistle going to Griffin Ride.
Yes. So,
What happened?
Thistle was talking to the Griffin. And before we
What did
took
you
off,
say?
Thistle was talking to the Griffin?
I thought you said Thistle.
Oh my
Sorry,
god,
continue.
Ash. Oh my god. This is
Moving
gonna be
on.
great. This is gonna be good. This is good.
So, her and the Griffin talk a minute, and he's like, nah, you don't need a
A dang old saddle.
saddle. There you go. And first was like, so we're not gonna use a saddle, huh?
Nope.
Okay. So we go flying around. We get a little notification like, oh, hey, there might be something down on these docks. So we head down to these docks, and our little boats are gone. They're not even there anymore. And we go and get onto, what was it? The Broken Heart? Is that the name of that boat?
There's the Heartbreaker, the
Heartbreaker.
Eyecatcher, and the
Heartbreaker.
Hellraiser with the 3 ships.
So we got on the Heartbreaker. And we tried to lie our way in and say that we were here to purchase a boat, and we were just inspecting it. Well, we fell into a trap of their own making, and they took us to their leader, who was just Sean Connery in a mankini.
Dad?
And first was
Can we
very
can we-
impressed with his...
Can we go to the map view so I can pull that picture up again, please? I just love it so much.
I'm still not even in the game. Jesus, Ash.
There it is.
Oh. He invited
So-
him to dinner.
First was very impressed with the just the greatness that is that outfit. It's just and he actually turned out to be really cool, real nice. Didn't wanna kill us, and he told us that he had some nimble rights, and that really kind of just, I guess, cleared the air because he let us inspect them, didn't he?
One came in to refill his goblet. He was, in fact, literally what happened when you guys were like, well, one is like murder people. And he's like, I assure you, these have been on my ships sorry, he had an accent.
Yep, do it.
Well, I assure you, these have been on my ship the entire time.
That's right.
And I assure you, they're perfectly harmless. And one came in to refill his glass as he said that.
Okay. And then on the other side, everybody else, Mordecai was trying to build a stage, and then got fined for it. And now he's trying to give me the ticket, and I can't wait to play that one out.
I had forgotten all about that.
Trying to build the stage. Well, I have to write
He
you
was
a
pushed
ticket.
underneath my door
Uh-oh.
Oh, was it?
with firsts name written on it in Mordecai's
no.
handwriting.
Oh, I messed up. Oh god, Sumner.
Sumner?
I'm really fucking it in today.
What is today?
Guys, this is the kind of professionalism you can expect here at Fateful Encounters. Count on
so
it, because it'll
sorry.
be here.
Man,
Today.
what's that old TV show, like, music?
Here's the intro to the last half of the recap.
Mordecai tried to build a stage and put the bill under Fame's door.
Yes. And Fame
Sumner.
and Zarina went out and went shopping and procured another power suit with a cape. And a butt cape, I think.
Lesbian
Butt cape.
power suit.
With a
And this
butt
power
cape.
suit is black and sparkly.
With my butt cape. I no longer have a butt
That's
cape.
right.
We need to
Fame.
get you a new butt.
A new butt cape, not a new butt.
New butt.
Okay.
You're a changeling. You can just make your own butt.
True, it grew.
They say her butt grew 3 sizes that day.
And then y'all were preparing, I don't think, and then, yeah, that's right. Fame is going to cook, and she was doing a test cook that night
Yeah.
for the next day.
She's doing like steak and potatoes or something.
Yeah, basically, good old fancy Texas date night food.
Here's your baked potato and a 12-ounce steak. I hope you like it
If you
medium.
can finish it in an hour, you get it for free.
A1 plus.
We
What?
don't put ketchup on this.
If you order this well done, we will kick you out.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's everything,
No,
right?
no. We found the nimble right in an alley.
We did? Oh, that's right, we did.
That was the very last thing. You
The
guys
very- it was
found
like
the
the
nimble rat
last-
in an
yeah.
alley. And you found
that's
he was broken. And you found he was clutching a piece of paper.
And that's where
right.
we are.
We grabbed the paper.
Yes, you did.
And the
Oh,
bird
no.
yelled at me because I lost my spell.
Yes.
Yes, you were good friends with Maximilian the Griffin, who his servitude name is Bone Crusher. But he doesn't really care. He doesn't mind it because he understands that like they don't all speak the same language.
Well,
and they gotta
I
call him
made
something.
sure that they
Did.
knew
You
his
did.
name was Maximilian.
You did. The map had a X on it in the trade ward in an alley, and the name Fenris Stormcastle written
That's
on
right.
it.
I wrote that down.
I'm so proud of you guys writing shit.
You taking notes?
I know. I'm so proud. So, we'll pick up. It is beyond evening. You guys had dinner and found the nimble right on your way, basically back home. So, we will start you guys off at your tavern in the manor.
Yes, we will be there shortly.
He's doing his best, guys.
Oh,
I'm really doing my best. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Summer's on his Kanye
You're
quest.
you're
fine.
doing great. You're doing great.
Kanye Quest is now going to be an NPC, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm so glad.
Does he have a Kanye chest?
I hope so.
Oh boy.
Is it underneath his Kanye desk?
So y'all are gonna love this, but I may have accidentally deleted all of the webcams on OBS. So I've spent the last 5 minutes or so
you want us to
reconstructing
stall?
them.
So
No,
we'll just
that's what
do
I'm
theater
currently
of the
doing
mind
right
for
now.
now. That's
I'm
fine.
almost done.
Theater of the mind, and we'll just continue.
Yeah, we don't need to necessarily
we're
look
in
at
the manor, so we're good.
Yeah,
don't
we
have
know
to
what the
do
manor
anything.
looks like. You guys are all there. Thistle and First, you come in late in the evening. Mordecai has both hired and been fined to build a stage so he can perform for the date tomorrow
So
night.
he's like at a loss, right? He was hired, he has to pay this man, and he has to have a fine paid.
Well, he already paid, but
Yeah,
I forgot
but
to
he also
mention
had-
that when we landed the first time, I was thrown off of the Griffin.
yes. 'cause
Yeah,
he did.
Sumner predicted that.
Yeah, Maximilian is a young griffin. He's a little cocky. He didn't want a saddle or a bit, so you guys rode him bareback, and he was like, "I got it." If you could have talked to him afterwards, he would have been like, "I wish you had a saddle. That was uncomfortable. My back hurts."
Well, he learned a
When
lesson.
you landed the first time, he went up and then dive bombed. Like he was having a good time, but you know, gotta play safe. So you guys
I
come
think
into the
Sumner is
tavern.
indicating that he moved us over there without saying
Yes.
anything.
What makes you think that?
You can see it in his face. He's like, "Fuck yeah, I did it."
He's a precious boy, and I adore him.
Yeah, same.
Look at me, he's watching.
There's a reason that I love playing 3 games a week with Sumner.
We do play a lot of D&D, don't we, Dylan?
We do play a lot of D&D, Sumner. So, at the inn, First and Thistle, you guys come in.
So that was a very fun ride on that griffin. I'm sorry you almost died, but that man with the mankini was too much for me.
Yes, what a terrific experience.
No, it was bad. It was all bad.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Do you
I
want
thought it was great.
No, first, do you want us to get you a mankini?
Would you?
Yes, we can. We must.
I'm gonna need that right
we must
fucking
find
now.
one.
First in a mankini, but it is that Hawaiian pink print with the palm trees and flamingos. I need that on my desk. 8 a.m.
Get in!
Tomorrow.
I would be most grateful if you bought me this mankini.
Okay, but you have all the money, Mr. Moneybags.
You're right. I could do it myself.
You could. I would like to see this. And we walk right in.
Follow right behind her. with a little skip in my step, you know?
He's really happy.
Are we all back at the tavern now?
Yes, you are all back in the tavern.
Oh, first, you got a letter in the mail. And
I just
wanna
pop
give
it
him-
up because you put it under my door.
I did.
This one. I thought this came from the mailman, and I look at Mordecai.
Yeah, it came from. It's got first name on it. Look at it, and you see that.
I
my-
know. That's why I'm handing it to First. But why did you know that it was here if the mailman brought it?
I read his mail.
First, that's illegal, and I hand it to First.
You're not allowed to. I am from the forest, and I know that it is a federal crime to open someone else's mail.
Yes, you are lucky you are my friend, or I would have already reported you.
So 4
Jeez.
drinks. So
Whoa.
4 glasses float in front of you guys as you sit at one of these tables discussing the legality of going through someone's mail, and Leaf fills them with alcohol. With notes that say from Raichi, Red Panda Cola, Darkman 119.
Was this Darkman?
Darkman?
Darkman.
That sounds like a villain.
It does, doesn't it? We must slay him.
Side quest to go find
Side quest.
Kill him.
It appears I owe the Builders Guild many money.
What did you do first?
Apparently, I illegally built something.
Was it the stage?
I just look at Mordecai and Zarina in the room. I just look at Mordecai and I'm just like, I thought you built that stage.
Immediately just look away. Like a dog that's in trouble.
I bought that stage.
So you did not make it. That's why we left to go shopping and
Do I
you
look
stayed
like I
here.
can make a stage? Look at my
You have
hands that are
blue-
currently
I
bleeding.
wish-
That are
No, you've got wood, like blocks of wood glued
blocks
to
of
your
wood.
hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
exactly.
It's been days.
He removed with
Oh,
glue
that's
removal.
right. He removed it. I still have like glue residue and shit on my hands. And I'm like, do I look like I could build a stage? These hands are made for playing the violin, not using no damn hammer.
I believe that you are a very delicate man.
Thank
I will
you.
dispute this with Tally.
Okay. I mean, I don't think it needs to. I think the gold will be enough.
I think this needs to be disputed, Mordecai. I do not believe I owe the
I don't think so.
Builders Guild.
First, I think we got too many things on our plate right now. I don't think we need another errand.
Do you want to go
first-
now? We can go now first.
Yeah, that's such a
I
good
think-
idea.
Yeah,
Do we have
Zarina.
time? I don't think we have time for this.
I mean, we have to make sure justice is served, right?
Yes,
They can't just
we are
be treating
the
us that way.
heroes of Waterdeep.
I go and stand with the girl squad with my arms crossed, looking at Mordecai. We will dispute it, and you are coming, Mordecai, to explain to him that you lied.
Fame, I need a favor.
I wish I was more intimidating.
I stand
Oh,
behind
actually, I
Fame.
am.
I stand
cross
behind
my
Fame.
arms. I would like to intimidation roll on Mordecai.
I would like to assist with a +3.
Wait, no, I thought I was talking to Fame one-on-one.
Nope.
No, we're all in the room here. I got a 26.
Fame, I need a favor. Can I talk to you in private?
We're all just like,
I love this so much. First is like,
26
oh
on
wow, I guess I
intimidating
tried to build a
Mordecai.
stage. I don't remember this, but I'll go discuss this with him. And Mordecai's like, no, it's too late. Everyone, Mordecai, you sack of shit. Everyone but first realizes what's going on. First is like, wow, this is weird.
Mordecai,
Are you intimidated?
are
What'd you
you
roll?
intimidated? 26?
I'm very intimidated. I was at a
It's all
7, now
of
I'm at
Team
an
Girl
8.
Squad standing there.
First, you are friends with him. You can do the talking, but we have the liar with us, so he will be coming and walking in front of us. Now go, Mordecai.
No,
I
I'll talk to him
have a
first.
bell.
And I'm going to bolt out the door. I'm going to run and talk to him first.
I want to chase him, like you know when like a dog sees like a duck just go. I'm just on it.
Yes.
Go.
I wonder why they are in such a rush.
I'm going to cast Misty Step to get there first.
Like, Mordecai is like a child. He's trying to like go and tell mom his story before brother comes and tells on him.
Mom, don't believe anything he says. He's lying. He's lying. Like nothing has been said yet. He's just like, he's lying.
So okay, sorry, I didn't mean that.
Oh man. So you
So,
guys
yeah,
run
I'm,
over to Tally's.
I'm walking over there like a normal robot
I'll
man.
walk normally with first.
And Mordecai sprints. Are you sprinting over there, Mordecai?
Yes, I'm sprinting over there.
I'm following him like very quickly.
I imagine Thistle's like on all fours.
I was literally imagining Thistle like when Mordecai like bolts out the door, she like lunges forward, body first, and then just grabs the ground and just starts running, hands and legs.
Light armor just making all of this noise.
So, Mordecai, Thistle, what are your movement speeds?
Mine's 30.
30?
Mordecai, what's your movement speed?
30.
Okay, so Thistle, you don't catch up to him, but you do chase him all the way to the bent nail, late at night.
Oh, I forgot it's late at night.
I want to catch him and like, just
He like
Throw
reaches the door and it's locked, and he like starts to knock, and that's when you just barrel into him, like tackle him into the door.
Okay.
he's a wayfish man. It's
Do I
fine.
see Tally in the room somewhere?
It's not open. It's locked. It's late.
I
at night.
smashed you against the door. All of
Went to
me.
someone's house at 11 o'clock at night.
I raise my hand as if I'm going to defend myself, and then I knock.
So you are currently like kind of leaning up against this door, pinned by Thistle. So it's like door, you, Thistle, and you like knock on the door.
Yeah, behind me.
Yeah.
Like in a help me fashion.
Thistle, what are you doing?
I'm sniffing him.
You're sniffing him. So when Tally opens the door, Mordecai, you kind of fall backwards, and
Yes.
Thistle falls forward on like over you, continuing to sniff you. What? What are you guys doing?
Tally! My roommates stole my mail, and now they're after
I
to kill
immediately
you.
cover his mouth. I put my hand on his mouth.
They're trying to kill you. Lock your doors. Don't talk to them.
Lock the door.
So it's not very far to the bent nail. At this point, this is when
He stole my ticket.
First and Fame. Did Zarina go with First and Fame?
yes.
Yeah, so that's when the other three people come around the corner and see Thistle over Mordecai, halfway in the door, and Tally just standing over them confused.
Tally, that's them. Lock your doors. They're here to kill you. They're gonna. I try to close the door for him with my foot.
What are you guys, what's happening? He looks up at like First and Fame, like knowing that like, and Zarina, that these are like some of the more sane people of the group, kind of, and is like, what's happening?
Ah, Tally, I see that you are awake. I have come to ask you a question.
What? Yeah, what's up?
I seem to have received this ticket bill of however much money, and I
100
am
gold.
to owe you this for trying to build something? I do not understand.
Oh, well, this is Mordecai. You can see right here he scratched out his name and put first over it.
That's not even my handwriting.
Mordecai! I get off of him.
Yeah. I found Mordecai building a stage and then he couldn't do it and asked me for help, and that's a fine from the guild.
What? I was mugged, and that
No.
was, and the mugger wrote first name on it.
well,
Probably not his name. It's probably just
That
this is
is,
the
that
first
is
legally
totally
binding, but-
believable.
You know,
I was
if you
mugged.
want to get any more work from the Painters, Carpenters, and Plasterers Guild, you're gonna have to pay this.
I fully planned on it before it was stolen from me.
Oh, well, if it gets stolen again, you might not be able to pay it, and then we can't work with you anymore.
Well, that would be a mighty shame. So I'll do my best not to get mugged. Thank you very much for your time. Sorry to bother
I'm
you.
gonna like kick Mordecai's shin.
Ow.
Not
Where the-
hard, but like
He's still
notice,
on
like,
the
come on.
ground underneath Thistle.
Yep. I'm gonna kick him over.
I'm
Kick him in the
explaining
shin.
while I'm on the ground. I'm like, listen.
Yep, I was mugged. I won't lose it again, I promise.
Can you get this feral woman off of me?
Please.
Nope.
Are you continuing to sniff him, Thistle?
No, I sit on him. Like I just sit like on his chest, and I'm just like, okay.
And
I'm
she's wearing
very-
armor, so she's
I'm very heavy.
yeah.
It's
She's
very
strength
interesting that
build.
someone would try to steal that, Mordecai.
I'm as confused as you first.
Yes, of course. So sorry to disturb you so late, Mr. Tally. We will talk to you at a later time.
Okay. Yeah. Good night. He like tries to close the door and like kind of uses the door to like scoop Mordecai out of his
Yeah, I
doorway.
would like to get up and I want to pick up Mordecai. I'm a very strong lady, and I just like pick him up and put him on his feet and shove him forward.
Thank you. And I brushed myself off and I began walking by myself back home.
You are a very light waifish man, and I think you have birth bones.
Now you sound like my ex-wife. Up top.
I'm not high-fiving you.
All right, well, see you back at home.
Do you have in what do we call it? Timeout?
Please no.
How much was that ticket for again?
100
100
gold.
gold.
Okay.
Mordecai needs to pay that himself. I don't care how he gets it. But
Oh,
don't
yes,
pay
I
it
will
for
not
him
be
first.
assisting him in this.
Yes. First, you should not. That is not fair, and he would be using you more than he already has.
I mean, he was trying to do something nice, though, I think. Maybe.
The intention was there, but the execution was how you say very wrong.
Very
How you
wrong.
say?
Now you are very wrong. Sorry.
Should we maybe help him like a little bit then and make him do like most of it on his own?
Maybe like 50-50, like he pays 50 gold and we pay 50 gold, and then like he has to find that 50 gold and we don't care how he do it.
Yeah, there you go.
I think 80-20, but you guys are
No,
nicer than I.
80-20 is very good.
All right, you've convinced me. 80-20.
We will see how I feel.
Fair enough, since he has the money. Fame's gonna
That is
walk
true.
off.
That is true.
Okay, so you guys, I'm assuming, turn in for the evening and take a long rest.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
I wasted
All right.
a spell slot getting to tallies. so
You spend
You really
That's
did.
right.
You were out of there.
So you guys
Long
awaken.
wrist.
You guys take a long rest, and awaken the next day. Today's the day, Zarina. You know that tonight you're going on your date with this girl you've been crushing on for many 10 days.
Woo!
You have
At
your outfit
least.
ready. You have your crew behind you ready to serenade, cook, serve drinks, have rat waiters, whatever else they plan to do for you for your date tonight. Is there anything you want to do before the date? Is there anything anyone wants to do before the date happens? I mean,
Hey, take a break to go to the bathroom.
Zarina,
What?
will you require a hype man?
He's quite good at it.
Absolutely, I do.
Was Ash indicating we wanted to go on a break?
I need to go potty.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
if we
Wow,
okay.
that was so
Break
subtle.
real
I didn't
quick.
even.
All
yeah, I
right.
wasn't
Well,
sure. I was like, that. I'm gonna wait to
was
see
like,
what everyone's saying, but I might call a break here.
all right. Well,
Okay.
speaking of debts, I have a debt to chat when we get back, so we'll be right back, guys.
Excuse me?
I'll explain.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, Gatsby.
Yeah, Fame is much better at controlling the girl squad. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't
I
wait till
said-
one of y'all gets to roll with me.
Like 1 foot and
Dorothy
my
Garcia?
person's freezing.
Would you make me the happiest man in the world and fuck yourself? And take care of those friends of yours. They seem to treat you well enough.
Yes, I enjoy the nicknames like Bucket of Bolts and Robo-Man.
And Squiggly.
I
don't
don't
call
call him that.
Apparently, I'm a hype man now, Father.
I'm not sure what a hype man is, but it sounds exciting.
Yes, I got to beatbox for the first time. What a trip.
Beatboxing.
Mookie, no.
She's looking all over you.
I am so not safe and oh no, okay. This hook is very wonderful. I would like to admire it from somewhere else, please.
No, it's a great hook. Just don't believe me. You'll be hooked on that hook soon enough.
I'm already hooked on the hook.
Hooked on. I call that hook phonics. Yeah, so you can get hooked on it.
I don't know how to do that.
You do see
Hi,
outside
Miss-
the door. There is a carriage.
Miss
like,
Sabra, I have a question for you on behalf of my friend.
This will, Zarina's eyes are like the size of planets
Hi.
right now. She's
She
just
likes you a lot
horrified.
and would like to go on a date with you somewhere. Maybe you could have dinner somewhere together when this is all over. Yes.
Zarina's
time, like, it's no
extremely
big deal.
charming.
I know that we work together,
I mean,
and like,
I enjoy your company, Zarina. You're a wonderful lady, and I love your hair. And
She's got a girlfriend, dude.
I think dinner could be.
Oh my God.
Once I have my obligations to Tyr first, but
of course.
I mean, wouldn't be opposed.
Oh, and I kind of look at this all like super. Well,
Easy.
you just let me know when you have time, and you know where to find me.
You see some tears welling in his eyes. My boy, I didn't think that I would be brought such joy from my biggest failure.
You think I'm a failure, Father?
You are no failure, my boy. The loss of your siblings was a failure, but because of that, you've become very special to me, and to see you grow the way you have has brought me more joy than completing that project, I think.
Father, I do not believe that the destruction of my siblings was a failure on your part. They had been tampered with.
I should have been able to protect my children. At the
Well,
time,
as you
I
know,
didn't
I
think
am-
them as such. It was just a job. That's not what you've come to talk about, my boy. What is it?
Mordecai is Christian, confirmed.
Mordecai, I will retrieve your bedazzled boots for this
Thank
adventure.
you. Thank you very much. Wait a minute. I didn't order the. Oh.
Do it first.
No, I did. Those are mine. Thank you.
Where did you get the bedazzler?
He's a rhinestone cowboy.
I just wanna. I wanna
my.
walk around Waterdeep, just new boot goofing. You know. It just makes me feel good.
Goofing.
All that
Literally
new
never heard
boot
this
goof
term
all
before.
around Waterdeep.
Are you from Reno 911?
You know, just 12 easy payments.
Only salvage anything I have equipped.
Sumner.
Sumner! You look like that meme. People that put like a head on top of it. Exact. Sumner, that's what you look like right now, my dude.
I feel like with the background specifically, and we're back.
Oh, not that. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to run a third intro, I don't think. I think we're fine.
Intro every time.
Tonight, anything's possible.
Oh shit! I just found a tiny Snicker bar.
Heck yes.
All right, so in the beginning, people said I looked like Link. So,
You do.
So, yeah, I wear a beanie and I've been growing my hair out, and here we are, I'm Link. Now, since I said in chat, if you bought us drinks, which our entire viewer point thing with the buy a group a drink was exhausted within 2 seconds, here I go. Yeah.
Good job.
There it is. Perfect.
That's wonderful.
Take some damage. Or fall down a pit.
How about you cosplay Link?
I don't know.
Or is that Sheik?
Yeah.
Sheik.
That's it.
Y'all make me want to play Smash.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that later.
So, you guys wake up, dawn of the date day.
0 hours remain.
I just offered to be hype man to Zarina.
Yeah. So, remind me again what everyone's doing for this date night.
I'm briefing the rats.
Making dinner.
Making dinner. Hype man. What does briefing the rats entail? Like, what are you telling them? Like,
What their job is.
What's their job?
So I have somehow procured tiny waiter outfits,
Yes.
Oh my god.
and I have
That's the
dressed
one
them.
detail you don't need to hash out. We get that.
Yeah, and I have dressed them, and now I'm telling them that they will be delivering the food with the assistance of whoever, because they're little, they can't they just drag a plate. But yeah, that they will be delivering food and making sure that Zarina and her date are well taken care of.
So as you're explaining this to Tom, Jerry, and their family, Tom is very like, I don't know why do we gotta help Zarina on her day? This is her day. What are we doing? And Jerry elbows in and is like, all right, I owe you a favor, but this makes us even, all right, Jerry? And Jerry just emphatically nods. Well, we're in.
But I will pay you.
I ain't wearing no monkey suit. Jerry elbows him again. All right, I'll wear the monkey suit. Fine.
I will pay you in cheese and whatever leftovers they leave you can have.
All right, I'm in.
All right, then you may
We're
have
still
some
even,
wine.
Jerry. Jerry just gives him a stare. You've known Jerry and Tom long enough to when Jerry's giving him a look like, you sack of shit. If you're getting paid for this, we're not even. Fame, as you are heading into the kitchen to prepare for dinner, your usual chef is in there, kind of preparing meals for the tavern, the tavern's usual goings on. I'll be done in a moment. Do you need to start cooking now for the date tonight? I know tonight's a big night.
I need to have all the time to prepare because I only did this yesterday and it was just okay. I need it to be perfect. So perhaps you could do some cutting since you're still here. Stop what you're doing immediately and cut this stuff. And I just start handing him onions and peppers and things.
So you hand him onions and peppers and he just starts cutting them he's like, okay.
Sweet.
Give me a perception check.
Sweet. Oh, that's the worst roll I've ever done in my life.
Feelings in 26.
5, 6.
So you are, correct me if I'm wrong, because this is going to involve your mental thought process and feelings and stuff, but you are in a panic. You promised you want this to go perfectly for Zarina. You are the closest person to a chef in this group. But this is literally your second day cooking. You are panicking, you are stressing, but you're trying to keep it together. You're really good at kind of not showing your stress.
Yes.
As you turn to kind of grab some pots and pans from the wall after you're getting everything together, you look over and you see on your shoulder a rat.
Is he in a waiter outfit?
No, he's not.
Does he look like
he's
the
great.
two
He's got a little
familiar
white
rats?
tummy, but he's not wearing any clothes.
Is he a different rat?
It's not a rat you've seen before.
I go to poke his tummy. And give him a little.
I don't know you.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
You give him a little tummy poke, and he kind of takes it, but doesn't really flinch.
Oh, he doesn't Pillsbury Doughboy laugh. Okay, so I will look up at the chef and I'll say, "Carry on. I need to do something." And I'm just gonna turn and walk out and back to the main room and hopefully find Thistle.
Okay. Yeah, Thistle's in there talking to Tom and Jerry, and Jerry's looking real spiffy in his little waiter suit, and Tom looks spiffy, but he's like trying to act like this is so lame, Mom. Why'd you get me? Why am I wearing
Mom,
this?
But you are super handsome in this rat outfit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I see Thistle like combing his little head over, like giving him a little comb over.
I lick my thumb and I'm like,
yeah. Tom definitely has like a little like rat mohawk. Like it's like it's not like styled or anything, but just like the hair like down his like crown of his head is a little bit longer.
I'll walk out assuming the rat is still on my shoulder and hasn't moved.
No.
Okay. I go and up to Thistle and I kneel down politely to address our adorable waiters and and I say, Thistle, I think we have a recruit, and I like put my shoulder into her face.
I turn and I stare at this rat. I've never seen this rat, haven't I?
No, you have not.
I don't know. Who is this? Who are you, Mr. Rat? Are you Mr. Mrs.? What are you?
Well, I am your head chef.
Oh my God! Do you live in the chef's hat?
No, he doesn't have a chef's hat.
Do you live in it? Like, is the chef man's hat? Do you live in it?
Tom's like, yeah, you remember when I told you I knew a guy who was looking for an opportunity? Yeah, this is Frankie. It's Frenchie, please.
Oh
my gosh!
What is he saying?
This is your chef. His name is Frenchie, and he is here to help you.
His name is Frenchie. Do I need a chef's hat?
Do you want the tiny chef hat? Do you both want the hats?
Well, it has always been a dream of mine to, you are already letting me fulfill my dreams of being a chef. But if you don't mind.
Yes. You are now our chef, and you'll work for us, and you'll be paid like everyone else, and food, because rats don't have currency.
I have my partner. He, I coach him and tell him what to do and how long to cook things, and we make a great team.
Okay, then I will pay both of you.
My hands are very tiny. Well,
you have very small rat hands. And I just
well, thank you. But this is an important night tonight, and I want to make sure it goes off without a hitch. So if your friend is taking over the cooking for tonight, please allow me to help. Yes?
Yes. So Fame, he wants to help you cook.
Oh.
So just trust him, and everything will be all right.
I mean, if he's just trusting you, I just get up and start walking. And I'm like, okay.
He follows you.
Cool. So I go back, I find a chef hat, and on the inside there's a little pocket that has a tiny chef hat in it, and I give him the chef hat, and he puts on his little chef hat. I pick him up and I take him to the little wash station and like dump him in water so he washes his hands.
He is very. You're not his usual partner, so it's not as fluid as normal, but he's like so used to it. He's like, all right, here we go. Oh, dunked in a little violently, but that's all right. All right, here's the soap. I'm gonna like scrub up real good, and he's all on board.
And I put down like saran wrap or whatever on the table, and I put him on it.
Saran wrap.
Whatever. Like I put like a clear wrapping on the table so that he can like not dirty up the table.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm not wrapping him up in saran wrap.
He's heard what you have like talked about, like what you want to do and stuff, and he starts like running over to like the pepper, all the like spices and ingredients, the not perishable parts of the meal, and kind of trying to push them out into the open where ready to be used.
Do like a performance
montage.
roll for this food of our cooking montage?
It'll be a performance roll. You can do it now, you can do it later. It's up to you because the date's not for a few hours, but you're prepping, and you now have a professional working with you.
Perfect. I give him a little knuckles.
He gives you his little knuckles back.
And our montage begins.
Yep. It doesn't take you guys very long. You're used to following the lead of, you're like, all right, I've never done something like this before. You have someone who has, you're like, I'll follow your lead. You read those body movements very well. And it doesn't take you very long before you guys become a pretty seamless team.
And then halfway through, there's like a cut in the montage, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I forgot your name, and I can't ask you. So remind Thistle to tell me your name again, because I'm bad at this. Sorry. And then the montage
just kind of gives like a little squeak and like shakes his head, like, that's fine. Got it. So, what is the meal you're preparing? Give me a step by step of what you're making.
It is.
That's improv.
Steak. And. No, I remember I said it was steak and garlic butter with mashed potatoes, and I also made broccolini with carrots and let's add in a little goat cheese in there.
Ooh.
Maybe
Bacon
some
wrapped.
cranberries and bacon.
From the pocket or?
The pocket variety.
The pocket of the cabinet that has the bacon.
Serena gets hers. She's like, this
Large
bacon tastes a
wooden
little
pocket.
less linty than what I'm used to. And she pulls out some pocket bacon and crumbles it on top. There we go.
And I make
Delicacy.
Caesar salads with the Caesar dressing on the side because some people are picky.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also make, what did I say? It was a dessert, but I forgot what it was.
Sorbet.
Wasn't it tiramisu?
I was making tiramisu.
Yeah.
I remember saying tiramisu, but it was not. What is sorbet? It's ice cream. No, get out of here.
Lady fingers.
Is it really that out of the... Anyway, go ahead.
Fuck sorbet.
I have horns out of my head, but
Fake-ass
sorbet
ice
is
cream,
insane.
fuck you.
Go ahead. But sorbet.
Fuck sorbet. All my friends
Yeah.
eat tiramisu.
So like a 3-course meal, and then I'm
You have a
also
rat
gonna
on your
make
shoulder, but
I'm also
sorbet,
gonna
that's
make,
where you
like-
draw the line. Sorry.
crab puffs, but not in not in like wraps. I'm making them in like pastry dough.
Okay. Kind
So
of like
they're-
crab cake almost,
Yeah,
but more crabby maybe.
they'll be good, delicious.
Okay. That sounds delicious. Thistle, you kind of train the rats. There's a whole... at first, it's kind of like Squidward trying to teach Patrick to take hats. But they do pick it up, and it does, and they do start to kind of work together. There are maybe 20-ish rats or so. So they start carrying plates out. They eventually are able to coordinate and like carry plates with like weight on them evenly without spilling them, and get them onto tables and
This is
stuff.
the most Disney princess shit ever.
Look,
I love it.
I may or may not be listening to Disney love songs right now. So you read my mind. First, you're a hype man. What's your hype manning look? What's your plans for that?
Okay, so how is this playing out? Like, I imagine I will walk them both to the table, and once they are both sitting, I will vogue for both of their faces. So it's a lot of, just a lot of that, but it's me and my hands for them to each other.
Okay, I love that. So,
I didn't know what I expected, but not
Is
that.
I don't want to like. Is there anything else you want? That could be you all night, and that would be perfectly fine. But is that kind of your contribution to this date? Is voguing, like escorting them to the table and then voguing, because that's.
I imagine I also am analyzing both of their facial just their facial responses to each other.
Facial features.
And then
Okay.
when I see something, I'm like, look how she looks at you. She loves you. She desires
Okay,
you.
James.
That's not first speaking. He has a recording of this very charismatic Tabaxi. And this Tabaxi says, "Don't forget to bring protection. You may have to fight her later."
And when Mordecai is playing on his stage, I want to stop the music abruptly anytime First says anything.
Okay. So, Mordecai, you are performing, which is kind of a very consuming task. Is there anything else you want to describe that? Like
during this whole ordeal, like while people are preparing, while Fame is cooking up a storm by herself with a rat, I am kind of like, I have my violin just like in my hand down by my waist, and I'm looking down at this like very simple stage, very I'm upset how much trouble this stage has caused me. This has been a very expensive,
it's kind of small, but it is well built and pretty good looking, I will say.
Well, it is pretty good looking. All right, and I take my first step onto it. Clang. And it's like 5 by 5 foot. It's pretty. It's okay.
I mean,
and
maybe
I
more
begin
like
practicing.
7 by 4. Like it's a little wider than it is deep.
Yeah, and I wave my left hand. I put my violin in my right hand, and then with my left hand, I kind of splay my fingers out, and this like piano keys made of light begin to like summon kind of thing around me, and they begin to kind of play, and I kind of become my own duet, and I start playing the violin, and then the song will begin playing once that scene begins.
So you are unable to play 2 instruments at once. However, and I was kind of planning this, so I'm glad your mind went a similar way. You hear a familiar
Can I borrow
voice
a rat?
from under your stage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this looks important, Mordecai. Would you like some help? It's different standing on the stage for the first time, isn't it?
It's not for the first. Shut up.
Oh, but this is your stage, Mordecai. You didn't feel something when you stood there on your stage above the rest of this rabble?
I'm on a 5-foot pallet of wood, but I appreciate the encouragement. Or do you have spare time or no?
I don't know. I'm far too important, but I can offer you some help.
Can you play the piano?
Well, I can, but I'm far too
perfect. Well, I got your evening booked. Stay there, and I stomp on the stage beneath me.
You stomp on the stage beneath you, and as you do, a familiar black smoke kind of poofs up through the cracks and the, not super noticeably, but just like a little bit poofs up, and it lingers and kind of floats behind you and forms a ghostly, shadowy band. Like you have a full trumpets, drums, piano, like an entire, not orchestra, but like Frank Sinatra style band kind of backing you up now.
Oh. All right.
Where did this come from? What is this spooky shit?
Everything's got strings on it, and I'm trying to like not talk about it.
Okay.
And when it's time for like when they get up to leave, Mordecai and I are gonna like duet their exit, and I'm gonna beatbox while he plays his violin.
Oh my god. I mean, please do that.
And I'm gonna
Sumner's
howl.
like, please do that. Mordecai's like,
I'm
oh,
gonna
God.
howl every time Mordecai hits the high notes on his violin.
I love that so much. Okay.
All right.
So you spend the better, and Zarina, tell me, what are you doing to prepare for this date?
Beating her face.
Well, I feel kind of bad that everybody's working so hard on my behalf, so I'm gonna bounce around for a while and see if I can be of use to anybody that's like cooking or getting things ready or training the mice or whatever. And then I'm gonna get cute and take a shower and stuff.
Okay. So
a bath, I guess.
Does anybody want to take her up on this offer of help?
No.
I'm a disaster, but help was offered.
First can help.
Are we gonna help somebody? Does anybody need help?
No, she's helping. Do you want to do her makeup first?
Holy shit.
Is this gonna be the Beauty and the Beast like montage where like Belle's like, or Beast is like getting a haircut by like the coat rack and like getting like an outfit like thrown onto him?
But it's Serena.
First, will you do my makeup? Paint my face.
I have very little experience, but I can give it a try. If you have an image handy, I can probably use that.
I will pay $5 to see this, please.
I'm so excited.
So first, give me a performance check.
Okay. I was gonna say if she has like some kind of like, I don't know, poster or something. Of
do we have any paintings in the area?
You guys have
in the
bought no
home?
paintings, no. But first, you've been around Waterdeep. You've seen like.
That's true. That's true.
You haven't necessarily paid a lot of attention to that, but you're not unfamiliar.
Was Sean Connery wearing makeup?
I got a 14.
So, your robotic arm hands are perfectly steady, right? You can't. It's impossible for you to be shaky or a little off. You have a mechanical precision literally built into you. Between that, I don't want to call it a racial advantage, but that robotic advantage you have, and being able to see what these things are called, foundation, and
primer,
self-explanatory. Yeah, like
and other
blush.
makeup terms.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little self-explanatory, right? You know, the foundation will go on first, and and you're able to do perfect makeup on Serena. Like you spin her around the chair. Yeah, it makes that old printer sound that like screeching and stuff. But you turn her around on the stool, and everyone like. Serena's a kind of I don't want to say grungy, but she's very practical, right? She's a blood hunter. She's like, I'm here to like fight bad guys. I'm not here to look pretty necessarily.
She's here to hunt blood.
Yeah, and blood has been here. I can smell it.
Is that what you put on your face? Like a.
Serena is beautiful, and it's a very natural look. She's not all dolled up with pale makeup and bright. It's very natural, subtle, but it absolutely accents her natural beauty that's there.
She's very excited. She's walking around doing this with her hair because she feels really
in your power suit with your butt cape.
And my butt cape.
Yep.
I want to run around. Like if I see that no one's looking at me for like a minute, I'm gonna try to run and see if my butt cape like flies majestically out behind me.
Naruto runs.
Yeah,
I have studied many faces, Serena. It appears I was able to take my information and apply it.
I knew you could do it, buddy. Thank you so much. And I give him a really awkward hug. And then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, that was weird. That was really weird.
He awkward hugs you back because you did it wrong. Now he assumes that's right.
Oh, God.
Now he only knows how to awkward hug.
Oh, my gosh. I feel so bad for First. We're teaching him so many things.
No, he's going to be real interesting by the end of this.
All right. So all of this takes you almost the entire day. The sun begins to set. You have left the close sign up for today. You are not open for business in your tavern. And right around 7 o'clock, a knock comes to the tavern door.
I'll get it.
Just panic.
I imagine everyone literally looks to each other, and then First is just like, I'll get it.
I real quick fire, like I'm going through like different poses, like
I'm brushing the tables off and running back to the kitchen.
I know, cool.
It's time! Like as I run back at the little rat at the table, just
So when you answer the door in front of you First, and I imagine the rest of you are kind of like trying to like peek, not like obviously, but trying to get a look.
I'm behind like a pillar, just like.
Don't be suspicious. No, don't be suspicious. No, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yeah. So, what you see is Savra. Her hair usually is the thing that's done up very nice. It's braided and practical but stylish. Same as it always is. She is not wearing her traditional, the armor that you've always seen her wear, and her cape and her pin of office and everything. Instead, she is wearing a sleeveless black turtleneck dress with boots that over the knee boots, sleeveless turtleneck, ribbed texture, and she has this semi-translucent shawl kind of over her shoulders and the top part of her arms. And when you answer the door first, she, I'm here. She kind of like looks down and away, blushing a little bit. Can I?
You look great.
She like plays her hair a little bit. Thanks. Do I really? I'm really nervous.
You shouldn't be. I've prepared many things for you tonight. You will really learn to connect.
I hope so. Is Zarina ready? Am I too early? I'm sorry. I haven't done this in a while.
You've arrived just in time.
Oh, perfect.
He swings wide and like presents Zarina, also while presenting Savra as she's walking in.
Savra, as you do this grand gesture, and she sees Zarina kind of standing there in her sparkly power suit with a butt cape, she stands a little awestruck. Her mouth hangs open just a little bit, and her eyes go wide when she sees you, Zarina, and she, for a few moments, doesn't move.
My heart. Yeah, Zarina does the same thing, and then she walks up and, you look so beautiful.
Oh, thanks. I had to go shopping. I don't really have any nice clothes anymore, and you look great.
From behind the pillar, Thistle's like, hug her now.
I hug her.
As Thistle saying this, Savra kind of looks at you, blushing, but not like. She's kind of like, yeah, please do.
And then she goes back to this.
And then after she's done hugging her, then I hug her, but in the awkward fashion that she had hugged me earlier.
So Zarina and Savra, like, they like you grab each other's like kind of wrists, palm area first, and then you kind of embrace for this. It's more than platonic, but it's not quite like intimate hug yet. You know, you're testing the waters, your first date, and then First comes in and really squeezes you together in his arms, and Savra like looks shocked at first, and then down to you, and then she starts to laugh.
I just kind of shrug, like I don't know what's going on. What? Thanks, First.
I will now escort you to your seats.
Oh, wonderful.
So he's gonna walk them over, and as soon as he sits them down in their chair, so he'll sit Savra down first, and then he vogues her for Zarina, and then he walks over to Zarina and sits her down, and then vogues Zarina to Savra.
I just stare at him for a second. I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to our home/bar thing. Well, we have a ghost and some rats.
Zarina, I'm really glad your friend asked me out for you. I have to admit, I was really nervous. I haven't been on any dates since it's been a while, let's just say that. But I'm glad I can laugh. She like chuckles as First is like voguing Zarina like.
I'm glad that we can make you laugh.
So I'm excited to see what we have, what the plan for tonight is.
Me too. Excited is one word, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be lovely.
Well, I just enjoy your company, and so I'm sure we'll have a great time. She like reaches forward and puts a hand on top of yours on the table.
Very like shakily grab your hand. This kind of looks down and blush.
The salads are coming.
Okay, so the salads are carried out by a team of rats as they work together to a couple of them climb up to the table, and like a couple others and when they get to the table they like hold up the platter like on their hind legs, and they between all of them they're able to get plates of salads up, and Jerry serves Zarina, and Tom and his crew serve Savra, and Tom's polite, but Jerry, when he serves Zarina, he kind of gives a little bow and like a little like, you got this, like a wink to you before they scurry.
I give Jerry like a 1-finger high five.
They scurry off
and
allow you to enjoy your salad. So what's now that the date's started, paint me a picture. What's everyone doing?
I'm in the kitchen, happy dancing, because the food is.
The food's pretty much ready. You're just keeping it like warm and fresh, and like the main cooking is done. So I imagine you're kind of like looking out the corner, like watching this. Like,
yeah. So I'm literally sitting here in the pantry, just literally watching them there. But I'm gonna do a stealth check, so hopefully they don't see me.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Baby!
Nat 20 plus my stealth. Hold on, sorry.
I will say though, Savra is
23.
All eyes on Zarina right now. So it was not a difficult DC.
So I'm just there, hanging out, chilling with my just cool leaning.
Okay.
I am not stealthing, but I'm sitting on the bar, and I'm just...
Are you crisscross applesauce, like holding onto your ankles like, this is exciting?
Or you're the bouncer. Either way.
I have my hand, like chin hands, just watching. I'm overseeing my rats. If anybody asked,
they're doing you proud. They really are. Like,
but I'm actually watching. Yeah.
You were a little worried about Tom because he's kind of sassy, right? He doesn't like being told what to do. He's very independent, but he's got a good heart. He knows this is important and important to Zarina, and he likes you guys, and so he's doing what he's told. He's doing his best. He's not acting up.
I'm also eating snacks. Like during this whole thing, so yeah, here.
Between meals, Tom is also coming and like sitting next to you, like.
I give him snacks too.
Yeah, like you hand him you break off a little piece of cheese and hand it to him, and he like munches on it like you're munching on the giant thing of cheese. Yeah.
Snacks.
Mordecai, what are you doing?
So as minor as it may seem to anyone, to a performer, of someone who thinks themselves a large performer, this is the first time he's been on a stage with a semblance of an audience. So he's actually like kind of losing himself to the music itself. He's actually just like nothing else matters, and he's just like eyes closed, just playing. For the first time, quiet, and it's quite some time.
I really imagined when you were sitting on the stage, but when you first stood up and had that full vertical, like I'm on the stage, it's got light, like places for little like lights to shine up on the band members and everything. You were like, wow, this is real. This isn't just like me on a table at a bar. This is a stage, and this is my stage.
Exactly.
And like yeah,
he's closing his eyes, playing the violin kind of effortlessly, but still beautifully, and more so imagining more people in the room than there are. And it's like nothing else is there. 17.
So between the lights shining on you, the candle on the one table that Zarina and Savra are sitting at, you in your vision at least, you do see many more lights, many people filling the seats, and you actually get to see Leaf floating around, bringing drinks to Savra and Zarina, and his ghostly form is he's got suspenders and a button-up shirt. He's not very particularly noticeable looking. He looks just like a regular guy, but this is the first time you've ever seen him. And whenever he's gets a moment, he is watching you. He is a member of this audience enjoying the performance. His job comes first, but every free moment essentially between him bringing drinks and stuff, he's watching you. And you see a big smile on his face. He's really enjoying this. And you are the only one who can see him, I will say.
And that fuels his ego. So he enjoys that thoroughly.
So Mordecai's up here on the stage. Zarina's here at a table on the date. I don't have a token for Savra. I should have. First, after you're voguing, what are you doing? Paint me a picture.
That's when I break out the old audio files and start describing each other's interest through their body language. And if I need to, I could do it right here next to Thistle.
Just kind of giving a play-by-play to Thistle.
Right.
Oh, did you see that? She like twirled her hair in her finger a little bit. She's been doing that every time she gets nervous, but like happy. You can tell that she liked that, but she doesn't really know how to respond. Zarina, you and Savra continue to have a wonderful conversation, and she asks you, so what brings you to Waterdeep? I mean, from my understanding, at least, of your profession, you tend to stick more to small villages in the wild. What brings you to a big city like this?
Oh, I'm just kind of here with these guys for right now.
Oh, well, whatever brought you here, I'm glad, because I got to, we got to become close like this.
Are you from here?
Well, yes, my family actually is a noble family here in Waterdeep. We actually raised the griffins that they use in the Griffin Riders. The person that I took your friends to meet the other day was actually, he was my brother. I've since been disowned, but I'm working in the Temple of Tyr now, and it's really, I throw myself into my work, I guess. But so what about you? Do you have any family in the city, or anyone that maybe I would meet someday? I'm sorry.
I mean, you kind of already have. It's pretty much this interesting group of people.
Well, they are characters, aren't they? I do like them, though. A lot of my peers at the Halls of Justice are a little tight-pressed and stiff-shirted, and they didn't want me in at first, but I'm here to atone, and here I am, and you're now a member as well, and so, maybe they'll see that even the people that aren't all knights in shining armor can help out the little people too, right?
You're right. They do seem really. Are they ever fun at all? Is it always like that? So stuffy.
They can be fun. They're just very tight, and they have a lot of rules to follow. But they're still people. They're still fun.
All right.
Some of them, but not as fun as you and your friends have been.
Oh well, we just kind of hang out.
Well, I think if I had met you guys before, I wonder how things would be different. But I can't say I'm unhappy where I'm at right now. I mean, look at this. You guys closed your bar for this. Your friends care about you a lot.
Thank you. They're really good people. They worked really hard. And I didn't even ask them to, I think. Maybe I did, but I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
Thank you, Dizzle.
Uh-huh.
So tell me about yourself, Zarina. Tell me more. I want to, if this is a date, right? I need to, I want to know more about you. I know.
Oh, good. I mean, I'm not very interesting,
I just.
What do you want to know?
So, what's it like being trained as a blood hunter? She kind of stutters, and you can tell she doesn't really know. She's lost the ability to kind of make small talk after being disowned by her noble family, and so she's like, "Tell me about work."
Yeah, I very much feel that too. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not very fun. It's not a good time. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But much like you said earlier, I'm not mad about where I'm at now. I really like how I got here. And sometimes life takes you on a windy, twisty road, and but eventually you get where you want to be, in a good place with good people and rat friends.
Yeah. Yeah,
what about you? You have a really cool job. How did you end up there?
Well, I guess you could say I'm atoning for past mistakes. I used to be a part of a cult. A
plot thicket.
Almost.
Sorry.
I worked for one of the princes of the apocalypse, Yin Sibid. He, everyone tells me it was brainwashing, and it was, but I still made those decisions myself and did those terrible things myself. My family disowned me, and I can't blame them. But like I said, Tyr took me in and saw that justice was for me to work to atone. You can't make things better if you're dead. And there's nothing wrong with learning that you were wrong, right?
Not at all. It's beautiful. It takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage. It's very hard to do.
So I imagine at this point, the main dinner is being served. The mashed potatoes, the steaks, the broccolini and carrot.
Crab puffs.
And the crab puffs. Well, the crab puffs were probably brought out after the salad to kind of like...
They didn't even say they started eating it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I'm kidding, no worries.
So, as the main course is being eaten, wow, this is really wonderful. Where is this? Did you guys hire someone to make this? This is really good.
They made it. They've been working so hard all day, and I think a rat helped a little bit, but I don't know how much because they have really tiny hands.
Oh, well, that's impressive. This is some of the best food I've had since I was a child.
You just hear, thank you, from the kitchen.
It's really good, thanks.
Zarina, as Fame says thank you, you see her kind of like blush and lower her head a little bit. She keeps forgetting that she's being listened to by all of you guys on this date. She's keeps being sucked into this like world of just you and her. And she kind of pulls her shawl kind of... I'm sorry?
Thistle and I are laying on the bar like two girls with our like legs like
back
and forth behind us.
Hands under your chin, like feet kicking behind you.
Eating snacks, but he can't eat, so he's just smashing it into his face.
She pulls her shawl kind of over her shoulders and arms a little bit tighter. It is very good, though.
Serena, she's cold. Give her a jacket.
Are you cold? Would you like my jacket?
No, I'm not cold. I'm actually a little warm as she pulls it a little tighter. But I'm fine. I'm fine.
Ask her to your room when you're done eating.
What did you just say?
Don't worry about it. I'm eating snacks.
I was really nervous about tonight, and I kind of bought this on a whim, but when I put it on, getting ready to come over here, I saw myself in a polished mirror, and I have really big arms, and I'm really kind of ashamed of them.
Your big arms are sexy. Those are amazing. You've got guns. Are you kidding me? Don't you ever be ashamed of that.
So I don't look mannish.
No, and I will punch anybody in the face if they say that. I'll punch them 2 times.
One for each arm.
What? I didn't hear that last part. I was laughing.
You're so great, Serena.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so great.
Here comes out the tiramisu. I imagine you made like a full thing of tiramisu, but little squares are served to each of them. So Fame, Thistle, Tom, Jerry, the other 18 rats, and Mordecai each have like a little bit, I imagine, sitting at the bar, kind of like watching this. I will unfold. There's one reserved for Mordecai when he's done, and Tom keeps like trying to sneak over and take it. I don't know if anyone's going to stop him, but
no.
Just be impressed if he could lift it.
Yeah.
Well, no, he keeps going over to the little tiny serving plate with it on it, trying to like sniff at it and eat it.
Tom, if you touch that, I'm going to eat you. You get your own later.
Oh, he has his own. He's just like through this, he's eating it all, and like after everyone's kind of eaten, there's like one left that's.
Oh, then you can have that. I'm not going to stop you. That will not eat you.
Sorry, Mordecai. Tom got to eat your tiramisu.
That's your punishment for being a liar.
So the rest of the dessert goes smoothly. You guys have wonderful conversations. I don't want to speak for you, but first your like focus and like facial like analyzation, you can tell that she's really feeling like she's into Zarina. She's really making this like connection and feels very comfortable and close with her. I'm not sure how Zarina's reacting, but because I don't want to tell a PC how they feel or think, but tell me.
No, it's that. You're right. She's very happy. She likes her a whole bunch. She's starting to feel like a little less like she might actually die of nervousness. So seems like we're going to make it.
So the evening kind of comes winding down. Leaf starts like putting out some of the candles around the sconces around the bar and stuff, leaving the candle on the table between you. And Savra, well, I guess I probably should head back to the temple. I do have work tomorrow, but this was really fun, Zarina.
Oh yeah, definitely. Do you want me to walk you home so you don't have to go by yourself? It's dark and stuff. I know you're really tough though, but
well, maybe not that tough. I could use a capable escort, I'm sure.
Okay.
So,
yes, I will escort her for you, Zarina.
First, no.
I just feel like you would say that and Thistle would be like,
like, oh, don't worry, I'll escort you home, and like Thistle and Fame like grab him and like cover his mouth, but like his mouth isn't what causes the sound, so it still comes through.
We don't understand how he works.
All right. So, Zarina, you walk Savra home to the Temple of Tyr, where she lives. She barracks there.
Yeah.
And at the door, she kind of blushes and before quickly giving you a kiss and rushing in the door and closing it behind her. You catch a glimpse. Her face is more orange than yours normally is as she closes the door.
I'm just gonna stand there for a minute and then start laughing wildly, like the happy laugh that you do. And then I'm gonna slowly just walk home and enjoy a nice evening night breeze on my way
It's a
back
nice
home.
autumn evening. The air is crisp and cool, but you're fire genasi, so you're warm blooded, I guess, normally. So it feels really nice and refreshing. It's a clear night sky. You can see the stars wonderfully. And you make it back to the Bottomless Whale.
Back at the tavern, I want to interject for a second.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Mordecai, are you still playing music?
When you ask me that, I stop.
Mordecai, can you play this old Bardic folktale called Freebird, please?
I think I've heard of it. Give me a sec. Hold on, here we
Okay, these wings, they will not, you know how it goes.
You just hear from the kitchen, Freebird!
Is Thistle going to sing? Like, is Mordecai playing it, but Thistle sing?
She's going to sing real bad, though.
Excellent.
First assumes the role of percussion.
Excellent. Zarina, you come back. It was like this super chill, relaxing, romantic evening. You come back to Freebird with horrible singing, like off key, and First is like banging on himself for drums and percussion. Mordecai's playing it well, but like between everything else, it's like utter chaos. And
I have Tom in my hands, and I'm dancing, and I'm screaming the lyrics.
I'm cleaning the kitchen and not involved.
Just instantly joining in.
Wonderful.
Kind of squad we are.
I'm so glad we did that. You guys,
How was your date?
You guys go to bed fully rested.
No, we need to talk about.
Yeah, I don't want to railroad anything, but I'm like, we're kind of done, so anything is on you guys now.
I want to tell everyone thank you.
No, Zarina, how was your date? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really amazing. I feel like you had a pretty good seat, but
I had front row seats to this event, and it was worth it. I did not pay any money though, so.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it was worth.
We're all very happy for you. Hate to break this to you, but my services aren't free. My fee is exactly 100 gold.
No, it's not. And it's 80.
I give you 1 gold.
I will take it. Then I boop you
I'll
on
the
nose.
But Mordecai, really, thank you so much.
Puts it in the jar that says debt.
And now you need to pay me 99 more.
That was
We're gonna
really
get you
beautiful,
99 more
Mordecai.
dates. Yeah, thank you. No.
That's called prostitution.
I didn't know that you had the ghost band.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That may be a story for another time.
How many
But
times
let's
are you
just
going to say that?
Let's just say debt is the name of the game here.
So you're like constantly in debt even with ghost people?
I am in debt indefinitely.
That's awful. You should get some help with that.
Hey, I play the violin real good, don't I?
No, it's terrible.
Hey, hey, that is awfully rude. You,
No, I come around
you
the corner
pointy
and
tooth.
I'm sorry, I come around the corner and I say, Thistle, you don't understand art. That is wonderful.
I said I know art. I understand art very well. Thank you very much. Have you seen the entrails of a goat just splayed out that tells secrets? That is art.
It's amazing you live within 4 walls.
Serena,
Thistle.
you do see that Savra left a gold piece on the table where you guys were as kind of like a, I want to help fund our fun evening type thing.
Aww.
What a classy lady.
So, Zorina, tell us the good.
I mean, it was so good that she's like, did you see how beautiful she looked? That she said a bunch of really nice things. And my brain is still moving really fast right now, and I can't stop talking fast, and I can't really think, but it was really
Okay,
fun.
but we saw that part. What about the part we did not see? Tell us the good.
You guys, she kissed me!
What? No way.
She's watching here.
What an achievement, Zarina. Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you guys so much. And Fame, the food was really, really good. Thank you all so much.
But I won't charge you like Mordecai.
Is she your girlfriend now?
We have to talk about that probably. I don't think I get to make that decision by myself. Okay. I feel like that's a 2-person deal, at least.
Whatever you do, don't eat her when you break up.
Oh, I hadn't planned on it. I've actually
Thistle, I don't
never
understand
done
your
that.
customs.
It is very complicated, and maybe one day when we have time, we will sit down and I will lay them out in full detail, and you will probably not like me anymore.
We are a complicated
That
group of
involve
people.
me dying and being eaten, but
But then you never have to run into that one ex that you like hate.
Yeah, because he's dead.
Because you pooped them out.
Yeah.
And you get to poop out your shitty ex.
oh boy.
It's fine.
Here was my hype to your satisfaction.
First, you are one of my favorite beings in existence on this entire planet. Don't ever change, buddy.
I won't.
Do you know that
And he
song
goes in
about
for
the
his awkward hug on you.
Mr.
I'm gonna do
Mr.
it back.
First? Do you know that song about the free bird? That is you. You are the free bird.
You are a
Yeah,
free
you're
bird.
a free bird, Zarina.
Not you.
Me? What?
No, you. Oh no, I don't like you right now.
Who are you saying the bird thing to?
I'm saying it the first. He is the free bird.
First, you're a bird. I don't know.
Well, shall we
I'm
celebrate
trying to connect with Thistle here. It's very hard.
I'm bringing out different wines from the back.
You're not doing good.
Clearly, I am not a bird.
So Fane, you've gone down to the basement and like picked out a few bottles and
Of like the stuff that has like super old dates on it, but has not like tarnished to just vinegar.
well, anything that was there before is vinegar, but you guys have gotten, more alcohol since then, and Leaf is helping you carry up more bottles of wine.
Okay, cool. So shall we celebrate then?
Yes.
Popping bottles in the club.
Yeah, well, I suppose we
Are you guys popping
could.
bottles and celebrating? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
drink, we do it right. Getting
Hey, we know
thought that was
Tally's
the
awake. Maybe he wants to party.
So you guys
think he
pop
wants to
bottles and
see me.
celebrate and have a great night just hanging out. You guys actually fall asleep in the tavern, getting a long rest, but like you wake up just like
Covered in rats.
Covered in bees.
cuddled in rats.
Cuddled in
They're all cuddled up, mostly to Thistle, a lot of them to Zarina, one to Mordecai.
Oh, you have a girlfriend, Mordecai, or
I don't
boyfriend.
know,
I
I have
don't
a
know.
cat.
Yes,
My
the
little
first is,
chef didn't pick me.
no, he did.
I have no animal.
No, you have rats.
Chef guys with you. You have several rats with you. Just they're mostly with Thistle, some with Zarina, you with Fame, one with Mordecai, and then the cat with First.
Do we?
We have like
each
3
get a
cats
rat?
in this house. Do you want a rat?
I don't want a rat as much as I want all of us to have a rat. Does that make sense?
There's
my
20.
Did my rat happen to remind Thistle to tell me what his name was?
His name is Frenchie.
Frenchie.
Thank you. Frenchie is now my companion. I'm adding him to my character sheet. You can't stop me.
He is a possession, and he is mine.
I'm putting him in my extras. Manage extras. Add
Cook for us while we were out and about.
add pet.
Frenchie, the chef
Pet rat.
Are they gonna come with us when we go to Strahd?
I don't know.
Tiny beast. Rad. I added him. He has 1 HP.
Since Ash said it, we could do a mid-game announcement saying that this entire
shit.
game is going to carry
Sorry.
over into. No, it wasn't a secret, but I don't think we've actually ever said it on stream. Is the fact that this game is going to carry over into the most popular D&D campaign, Curse of Strahd.
The
most
sold and has been in every edition of Dungeons & Dragons since first edition, since the first public edition.
Yep. So Dylan is going to continue DMing the same group of characters into Curse of Strahd. We are so excited, and I know Dylan's poured his heart into it, so we're really excited to see what happens.
I put a lot of work into making this because I've DM'd this for Sumner and Zach. I mean, it was years ago, so I know they've forgotten a lot. But I want to make and Ash has DM'd Curse of Strahd, so I want to be sure that when they come in, they may be like, "Oh, I remember this," but nothing that they're going to remember from the first time around can help them necessarily. They'll be like, "I remember that there's a vampire named Strahd, but
he's an asshole."
He's giving me so much credit, though I can't remember anything.
That's my curse. I don't know you.
I
I
came
just
in at the
remember
very
how we
end
won.
of that.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, I've never played it, so
I haven't either.
It'll give all of you like a good feel for how it is, and you'll.
You can one-shot Murder House.
We're skipping the Death House because we're doing this as kind of the intro.
Yeah.
But
we can one-shot
here we go.
that.
So for that segue, so you guys wake up in the morning after a long rest.
Covered in rats.
do we want to take a short 2-minute break?
Yes, sure.
We can? Yeah.
That's a good breaking point.
Good break point.
All right. We will be right back. Enjoy clips clipped by viewers like you. Love you. Bye. Be right back,
Viewers
everyone.
like you.
Like PBS all of a sudden. Bye.
You know.
Carriage.
Miss Sabra, I have a question for you on behalf of my friend.
Zarina's eyes are like the size of planets right now.
She
just
likes you a lot
horrified.
and would like to go on a date with you somewhere. Maybe you could have dinner somewhere together when this is all over. Yes.
Zarina's
time, like, it's no
extremely
big deal.
charming.
I know that we work together,
I mean,
and like
I enjoy your company, Zarina. You're a wonderful lady, and I love your hair. And
She's got a girlfriend, dude.
I think dinner could be.
Oh my God!
Once I have my obligations to Tyr first, but
of course.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
Oh, and I kind of look at this one like super. Well,
Easy?
No.
you just let me know when you have time, and you know where to find me.
It's real neat. I don't do that when I drink.
Do you want one? I just like pick it.
Yes, I take it.
You begin to
As you
bleed.
guys, as Kuros and Galvin return, you see Callista ripping parts of her body off and giving them to Rav.
Callista, are you all right?
Yeah, no, they grow right back. Check this out.
Oh my, that's incredible! Callista, do it again! Do it again! Do it again!
Okay, poof, and I hit one of the
Oh,
crows.
that's amazing! I want to take one and like. Can you feel this? Like, can you feel? Do you
I
feel?
don't want you to. Your
I am
liver
here.
or whatever.
I am here to infiltrate as a spooky werewolf, and I'm going to eat you if you tell anybody about this.
And my
We
name.
turn into worms at
My life
night.
isn't worth anything. If the people of Waterdeep can know that werewolves are going to come eat them, I'll tell them.
I'm gonna waste a point, and I'm gonna use my shifter to shift to scare him.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Games
This is the first
Tavern.
time. Welcome,
Games
guys.
Tavern.
In front of you, yes.
Hey, we're on our break
intimidation.
right now, but thank you so much for the radio.
While
she's doing that,
We'll be back
gonna
in just a
say,
minute.
and
Stick
my name
around.
is
We
First,
just had a
the
great day.
Warforged Artificer.
Yeah,
You
we just had
remember
a
who
date
did this
night. It
to
was
you.
super fun. Chat is
15.
bumping right
My
now. Thank you,
name
Dire
is
Rabbit, for the
Fame,
tier
the
1 sub. You're the
infamous
best.
Magical, beautiful
I'm
rogue
going through
lady.
raid.
Personally, he
Corvinator,
knows who
thank
I
you.
am.
I know. I just wanted to.
God, everyone, thank you so much. We will be literally like right back.
We
so.
just want him to sound as crazy as possible.
And thank you again
I
to
want
Games
first to be
Tavern.
confused later.
All right.
Sorry,
so you
Fame.
success-
Highest number possible, but instead I got a 9. So does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Shit. Well then, ha ha. Ho ho ho! Then next person.
With the cleaver, I hack them in two. I pull out what's inside and I serve it up frag, and I love little fishes, don't you? Been fighting that for like 20 minutes.
I know you have.
Oh,
I
I
saw
feel
in your
that
eyes. I saw
Oh
it in
my
your
goodness.
eyes, man. I knew it. I was like, what is he thinking?
Dylan, sometimes I hold things in and you just speak my heart song for me, so thanks, bud.
Zach regrets everything.
Song is the best song in The Little Mermaid. It's like a minute long and it's so violent and it's so out of place and I love it.
It's so
Moving on to zombies and not fishes.
Hopefully it's my turn, not a Zambi's turn. I'm very
Picasso.
scared.
Hello. If you see them open the door, open that door real quick because I'm going to throw a grenade. Are you just watching each other through these damn windows?
Do it! Do it!
Oh, we got it in there! I got it in!
So you got it in!
You sons of bitches!
Let's go. Oh, they're still there. They're still there.
Please, where can we go find city records of like births and things like that? Somewhere.
If you want to trust the city records, be my guest.
Oh my God, do you believe in conspiracy? Oh my God, are there lizard people running the state?
Okay, so Mordecai is coming out of his stunned state of existence. Just like, he's in the back of the room.
chose this?
No, seriously, do you believe that there are lizards running everything?
Oh my God. Okay, so
lizard people.
So that's quite enough. I want to separate Thistle and Serena and push them aside just a little bit. And Mordecai is going to come in and... Sorry, Sumner is also a little stunned, so I have to like recoup a little bit. But
I'm sorry.
So, Gatsby.
Yeah, Fame is much better at controlling the girl squad. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't wait till one of y'all gets to roll with me.
Mordecai is Christian, confirmed.
Mordecai, I will retrieve your bedazzled boots for this adventure.
Thank you very much. Wait a minute, I didn't order the... Oh.
Do it first.
No, I did. Those are mine. Thank you.
Where did you get the bedazzler?
He's a rhine-stone cowboy.
I just want to walk around Waterdeep, just new boot goofing, you know? It just makes me feel good.
Goofing.
I want a new boot goof all around Waterdeep.
Are you from Reno 911?
You know, just 12 easy payments.
No! My rabbit just stomped and scared the shit out of me.
Why are you? Oh, that is
graphic. It is very graphic.
I hate this game. God,
Alright.
I tried so hard, you guys. What if I just go to this back room?
Linda, do you just need a friend? Are you just lonely? Oh, fuck, dude. I'm out. It said hello on the spirit box. Goodbye. Goodbye.
nice.
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye.
That's all it takes me.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That was so.
Oh, wonderful. So,
God, you guys.
that makes it a gin, which means we can completely...
All right, so I will be playing a black bear, a really small black bear named Uwu.
Oh my God.
No.
And
You're
your name
ridiculous,
is Sumner.
My name is Uwu. I'm here to find honey and get out alive. I'm gonna go in guns a-blazing.
Oh boy. Oh.
Everything about that except the name.
My specialty is climbing. I'm gonna climb in there and I'm gonna climb right out.
Christ.
All right.
Okay.
So we're
Here's
killing the
next.
first, right?
Mika, what are you doing?
What? What do you mean? What I'm doing? I'm right here. I was just waiting for. I was just waiting.
Oh, we just dropping shit? Oh, I forgot the key on the table anyway. Sorry, Mika. Here I am
You
giving
yelling
you
at
shit.
me? You
I
don't
know.
even have the key.
I thought you were giving the key. Dylan, you're muted.
Wow, my cat muted me.
Nice.
I was telling Sumner, don't open the door yet because...
I look horrific. Let me pull up my photo of my face. It is just horrific. Oh wait, it's being covered. There we go.
So you come up and she's like,
And we're back. What up, everyone? And what up, Raiders?
Hello,
If you're
and
still here.
Raiders. Welcome.
So does someone want to do a quick recap of what we did in the first half? Zarina, maybe?
oh,
Yeah.
sure, I can try. We set up for date night. Well, first I don't know, I guess we already recapped that part though with Sumner, Mordecai lying to us. Do you want me to recap that, or are we good?
Whatever you want to recap.
We started with Mordecai trying to pass off the fine that he got for building a stage without permission. Tried to pass it off to First, and the rest of the group was like, let's just go talk about it, and encouraged First to go talk to the person who gave us the fine. And then we found out that Mordecai was full of shit and lying to us.
Full of shit.
And he's got to pay it back, but we're going to help him because his heart was in the right place. And then we set up for date night. And Fame made a bunch of really great food, a ton of really awesome food. It was amazing. And a rat helped Fame cook, which was really equally amazing. And Mordecai got to rock out on his stage and made a ghost friend. He saw a leaf and made a rat friend eventually, somewhere in the night, which I have questions about. And First was the best hype man in the world. A little weird, but he was really great and really lovable.
He broke the tension, which was such, I feel like an underappreciated, because it happened like real quick, but he made her laugh and kind of broke that tension for her. And
that whole thing felt a lot like a Disney movie. Like, it was just very cartoonish, but cute and sweet. And
you had rat waiters, is that why?
Yeah, we had rat waiters with waiter suits, and Thistle was just kind of supervising the rat staff. That's it. Oh, and then Sabrina Sarina.
Just that.
That little tidbit.
And then fireworks went off in the sky. Maybe, I don't know.
I remember fireworks. Just remember those.
Maybe they were just in here, though. And that's it. That's where we are now. And then we took a break, and I got some more chocolate milk, and here we are.
Yeah, you guys got some wine and like kind of partied through the night. You were like, that went off without a hitch. That was great. We love it. Oh, tell us all about it. We're so happy, and kind of partied. Darian Spider, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the best.
All right, so you wake in the morning. First, you don't wake because you were already awake, but everyone else kind of like grunts awake as you are already conscious.
Great. So I'll be down in the tap room waiting for the others to actually get up.
I get up and shoo the rats kind of off me, and not like I'm mad, I'm just like,
The tap room is the main room.
Move. We're all asleep in there.
Thank you, Zach. You said tap room, and I was like, oh yes, the cellar where all the ale is kept, not the taps themselves.
Yeah. So shoo the rats off of me, and then I think where did we sleep? Did we sleep in here?
In here, yes. You guys were like talking through the night like a slumber party, and just kind of fell asleep on the bar.
I'm going to crawl on top of the bar and lay there on my back while...
I imagine that's where, like, you guys kind of fell asleep, was, like, on top of the bar.
Okay, I roll off of the bar and onto the floor and stare at First as he waits for everybody to wake up. What are we doing?
How's everyone else waking up? How are you guys feeling?
I wake up in a great mood.
Stage, cuddling his violin. Is that how he slept?
Yes.
What about Zarina and Fame? How did you guys sleep in the bar?
I'm like sleeping underneath the bar top on the inside of the bar area.
Okay.
Just sitting on a bar stool, just kind of head on the table, the bar. That's what it's called.
So there are no glasses around you or empty wine bottles. Leaf has cleaned up after you guys.
That's nice.
Thanks, Leaf.
He really is the best, you guys. I
wish I had Leaf for my parties.
I know. Same.
Remember when you guys wanted to kill Leaf?
What?
I remember.
I
No
never
recollection of this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Which farm remembers?
Which farm remembers?
Anyway. So you wake up in the morning. You do have the benefits of a long rest, but you are very stiff and sore from not sleeping in a bed. Not like hinderingly so, but just kind of like, you kind of slept on the floor.
Yeah.
Go.
So what are we talking about first? The thing that we found in our secret adventure with our bird friend?
Wait, what?
Yes. Is everyone sufficiently lucid now?
I'm awake.
That's good enough. We found the Nimblewright on our search with the Griffin, Thistle and I, and we found a map with the name Furnius Stormcastle and a red X written on the map.
On the map, where's the nimble right now?
Decommissioned.
Huh. Well, it looks like some Dragonborn woman owes us a favor.
You have to bring her proof. She asked for proof.
She did. Did you bring proof first? Did you take off its head or something?
No, but we remember which alley it was in.
Well, I say we visit that alley.
But what if the poop sweepers come and
They
clean
do
up?
not handle the trash, they handle the poop.
No, okay, because there's like 80 guilds for existing.
I think there's a pretty stark difference between nimble-right parts and poop.
It's trash. I thought they were not just dung sweepers. I thought they just also did trash. The people just shit in the streets here. What is this? The woods? Have we had this discussion before?
This is why you fit in so well.
This will just make them a surprise to you, but they carry it out in these little pots and throw it into the street.
Wow,
That is where the poop sweepers come in.
No, this is not okay. This is not the civilized place if that is how you do things. Where is your sewers and your plumbing?
We're still learning about plumbing.
This is awful. And I'm from the woods and I know this.
The woods have a very sophisticated plumbing system.
They really do. It's very complicated. You just dig a hole. It's plumbing.
Sometimes you dig a hole and you realize that hole has already been dug and you find a new place.
Sometimes you use someone else's hole and it becomes a problem. But no, we have it's complicated. I will show you one day how we do our plumbing. It is literally just a shack above the ground and a hole in the floor.
Excellent. I will watch this process in whole thistle.
Okay.
Anyway,
sorry, I mean,
so we should probably visit that alley first thing to get proof. Swing by, drive by, and get our magical item that she promised us, as well as a fair amount of gold, which I, by the way, claim 100 of. And then look at this damn map.
Did you just say you claimed 100 gold?
I think it was 500 gold, though.
For something that you did not do, that me and first did?
I was gonna.
No.
What do you want, Thistle? What do you want for 100 gold? I know you're just now grasping the concept of currency. So how much?
Capitalism.
I know you're a very quick learner. What do you want me to do for 100 gold?
I want you to be a better person, but that's not something that is immediate, nor can you satisfy me right now by doing it. I need to see it over time.
What do you want me to do for 50 gold?
Carry me on your back to this person.
All right, fine.
In full plate armor.
I was about to say probably the second heaviest person in this group.
You're already wearing full plates.
No, I am in full plate armor. You must carry me and my armor and my weapons.
Wait, when did you get full plate armor?
I don't know. I thought I had the plate. Is it chainmail? I don't remember.
Maybe
you're in heavy armor.
Might be scale mail.
It is chainmail. I want plate. I am just putting it into the universe because I want it.
I am in full chainmail armor, and you will carry me as such. You are now my slave for the next 24 hours. I will pay you 50 gold.
All right.
That's not slavery then. That's just
I just own him.
No, God. I'll do it for 50 gold.
And I want to lean over.
God.
I want to lean over the first. Like, I do not have 50 gold. He's just doing this off.
I hear this devil in my ear, like saying, "That's just a job," and I'm like, "Shush, shush." Devils be talking to me.
Yes,
so this would first lead you to the alleyway where the nimble right is. It's still broken in the pile of trash, decommissioned.
So should we get some strength checks from Mordecai?
Are you carrying her, Mordecai?
I have to.
Then give me some strength checks.
I need this
Give me an athletics check.
I don't have a choice.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics?
Also, that ticket is not legally binding.
Does anyone want to take a guess what my strength modifier is for athletics?
-8.
-1, yep.
Ooh.
I got a 10.
So it takes us 4 hours to get there.
I'm sweating.
No, but it does
bullets.
take you 2 hours, even though it's an hour away.
At some point, I have switched from him giving me a piggyback to wanting to be carried like a child, like just
Like on the front, like
holding me. Yeah,
Like princess style.
yeah.
oh,
You are
princess style.
so much
Yeah.
bigger than me.
I am 5'2". Thank you very much.
All right, so you do make it to the nimble right though. It takes you twice as long as it normally would have.
Okay, I'm still her slave for the day for 50 gold. So
I'm not paying you.
All right, so I guess I'll remove. I don't know.
Do you want its head first?
Should we break up the Nimblewright, or should we leave him together and just bring the whole thing to the woman?
Like you carry the nimble right, and then Mordecai will carry you.
We should carry the nimble right to her. Maybe like the whole, I don't know, bringing a head seems a little weird because it was I don't know, I just pick it up.
don't
right.
you eat people?
What's your strength mod?
Me?
Yeah.
+3.
+3. Okay. Yeah, you can carry it just fine.
I
It's a
have
little
it over my shoulder.
cumbersome because it's just imagine carrying kind of a metal body. But
As I'm picking it up, I look Mordecai in the eye to assert dominance to let him know that I am far stronger than him.
you do proper lifting too. Like you squat down and like put it over your shoulder and lift with your legs, not with your back. And you're like, see this? This is how it's fucking done.
Yeah.
This is how you carry someone.
And then walks over and prepares for him to pick her up.
Okay, now take me and this thing together. Let's go.
Now that I've shown you how to do it, now you have to do it.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that.
So am I
Now you
picking
have
up
to hold
Thistle?
my hand while we go because I don't have a pocket for you to hold.
Do I really have to hold your hand? That seems a bit.
I don't care.
Hold my pocket.
I'll
That's
put
the
my hand
prison
in your
rules.
pocket.
I don't have a pocket.
I found
I'm
one.
wearing. Oh.
Oh no.
It's nature's pocket.
No!
That's not what I was saying. That is so not what I was saying.
Just puts it in the sleeve of my chainmail.
That's exactly what I
on
mean. Yes.
You feel, Fizzle, do you have hairy armpits? I really hope you do.
I'm a woods lady, of course.
Thank you. I don't want to tell you what your character's like, but I was hoping. And so you just feel hairy armpits.
Do you think Thistle shaves her legs in the woods?
Not at all. And I didn't want to assume because then Dylan's an asshole. So, Mordecai, you stick your hand in what you think is a pocket and find a very hairy armpit.
What are you doing? Are you trying to tickle me?
Why are you so sweaty?
Well, you see, chainmail is very hot, and well, I may not be a water genasi. I also sweat.
If I'm getting paid 50 gold, that's whatever.
Oh yeah, we know you're not, but let's go.
So you guys make your way to the House of Inspired Hands. Mordecai carrying Thistle, carrying a broken Nimblewright. It takes you a very long time. It is now noon, and you guys woke up bright-eyed at like 8 a.m. Sun coming up woke you up.
I'm teaching him to be strong.
I'm so weak.
But you do make it to the House of Inspired Hands. You get inside, and you do see Valletta across the room. Zarina and Mordecai recognize her. First, Fame and Thistle have no idea who this person is.
What the fuck is that?
Is this that rude lady?
Yes, the
This
one
is, isn't it?
who Nim, your friend who you want to free. She's like, he's a thing, and you're like, he's not a thing. He's a living being.
Just
Even though he has no blood to hunt.
let Mordecai take the lead.
You're the one that's angry here. I'm just here to collect.
That's why you should talk to her. 'cause
So
you're
I
not
take
angry.
Oh, okay. I take the head out of Thistle's hands, the Nimblewright's head, and I
It's
provide
the whole
it.
body, not
No,
just
we
the
took
head.
the whole thing.
I take the whole body, everybody. I take the whole body, and I give it to the Dragonborn lady, and I say, "We got rid of your Nimblewright. I believe you offered 500 gold and an item of sorts."
I did. Thank you for taking care of this for me. Here come with me, and she turns around and heads into one of the rooms on the first floor.
All right. I'll follow her if everyone else will.
Same.
She leads you to a room with a large desk on the across from the door. She goes behind the desk and pulls out a large sack and starts pulling out some platinum pieces and hands you 50 of them. This is payment, and you may pick any one of the items you see along the wall here.
Oh.
And
hello.
on pedestals on the wall, you see several things. You see a couple of wooden. Fuck it, I'll just tell you what they are. There's some stilts. There's a backpack. There's a box, and there's a pipe.
Can you tell me what they are and what they do before I decide?
Oh, well, yeah, sure. So these are adjustable stilts. You stand here and adjust these knobs here on the side, and they will extend and retract to make you the proper height you wish to be. This right here is a parachute tucked inside of a backpack. So you pull this lever and pull the string, and a sheet will pop out to slow your fall. This right here, this box is I call it my barking box. You wind it up, and when you wind it all the way up, after 8 hours, you will hear the sound of a dog barking to help wake you up on time. And this is a pipe that does not require a match. It is a matchless pipe. You can light it as long as it's not wet, without a match. Take your pick.
I'm gonna go back to my teams over here and say,
I want the pipe.
first, that may have been the most useless item from all of these. Are you sure you want the pipe?
I feel it will make me look more debonair.
I have never wanted anything more in my entire life.
You let the man have what he wants. If he needs it.
Zarina, what about you? You've been here before, and you've been through heaven and back, so to speak. What do you want?
I mean, personally, I think these stilts are cool because then you could be like really tall and just step over people in the streets. Maybe, I don't know.
That
if
is
that's how it
my
works.
thought exactly.
But I also think that we should probably just let First have the pipe if he wants it because he's really adorable. Now, could you say no to that face?
All right, so we
Little
got
metal
one for the
face.
pipe, two for
I
first.
imagine when he's like, "How can you say no to that face?" He does that like mechanical like human face thing where like it turns and then like. Like it like raises its eyebrows, smiles, and widens its eyes, but like each one is like a split second behind the other, so it looks really uncomfortable. Like
it's a program. Yeah,
exactly. He's like, look at this face.
And Theo or Fame. What about yourself? Do you care?
I do not care. I will let the group do whatever they choose.
We'll take the pipe.
Oh my god, now the first is going to be so cute.
I give him the pipe and 450 gold.
I just
Okay.
hold the pipe to my face and do nothing but just hold it there.
Hey, Mordecai, can I see that 50 gold you have real fast?
There is a
I will
abs-
give it back.
I don't
So there's a
believe
switch
you.
made.
No, just put it in my hand.
No.
Please, I'm going to show you a magic trick.
I run outside with a 50 gold.
I'm chasing him.
So first, the pipe has a switch on the side that's made of flint, and it's built into the fine wooden smoking pipe. With a few flicks of the switch, the pipe lights itself.
Ooh. Oh, that's so cool.
You just hold it to where his mouth would be.
Yeah.
No, he cannot smoke it. He has
Wait.
lungs.
How much money did this lady give us?
500.
400.
500. Okay, so Mordecai did give it all back to.
No, Mordecai
Never
took
mind
50 and gave 450.
Yeah, and
Well, he gave it almost all back.
The magic trick was that Thistle was going to
I won't
take
chase
50 gold and then hand it back to him and say, I have paid you.
I know that.
Zarina, didn't you mention another nimble right here?
Yes, do you want to meet him?
Yes, I believe you had promised this previously.
Miss Valletta, can we... That's her name, right? Valletta? Valletta?
Yes.
Can we please go say hi to Nim?
Absolutely not. He's still grounded.
Okay.
Can you explain the concept of being grounded to Mordecai, please?
Which one is Mordecai?
The blue one.
That would be me. Oh, wait, I'm run out.
Did you poke your head back in to say, that's me,
I
I'm
poked
Mordecai?
back in. I heard my name. Hello, what's up? That's me. I'm like...
So, Mordecai, Nim is grounded because he created something that caused a lot of problems that he knows that he's not supposed to create, and so we have grounded him.
I've been paid. Thank you. And I closed the door.
All right.
I'm gonna shame him and never let him forget.
How much would this nimble ride cost?
A Lantanese... Only the Lantanese wizards can create nimble rights. They're very, very expensive to create.
Yes, and that is what I'm asking.
I mean, I can't get you an exact gold piece amount, but thousands upon thousands of gold pieces.
First, if there's one thing I have learned from these stores in here, if you have to ask how much it is, you cannot afford it.
Yes, I've heard this.
Yes.
Well, mostly in the seedier parts of town, but yes.
Where have you been?
I've been all over.
You've been everywhere, man?
I've seen a few things.
Okay.
He takes his pipe.
And he looks
up thoughtfully with this pipe to his mouth.
What are you thinking about? What is up there? What do you see?
Yes, I can't wait to use this pipe just for like nonsensical moments. Like,
oh no, I'm already loving the fact that you have this pipe and just put it to your face. Like, yes, let me contemplate.
The one man without lungs gets the magical pipe.
It's great. So,
yes.
what's the crew doing now? You've gotten the reward for finding Nim's creation.
Loitering?
I have 822 gold now.
You're fucking rich, yo.
Sugar daddy across all 3 games.
Right?
Does that always happen?
I don't know.
Because we trust Zach with money. That's why.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, if we want it's just brass taxes here, baby. Like, I don't... Do you trust me with 1,000 gold? I wouldn't.
No.
So,
Oh, no.
So what are we doing?
I'm
All
not
right.
the leader, and Galvin is not here.
We must find this Furnius storm castle.
Hey, lady that gave us money, do you know who this man is? Farnius Stormcastle?
No, I don't know who that is.
Thanks. I guess we should get out of your home, right? This is the rude. They're just standing here.
Yeah,
This is a library.
a little bit. I do.
Oh, this is a library? What is a library?
This is a workshop, and where I live, this is a temple of Gond, the creator god, inventor god,
I don't know who that is.
inspirer.
Nope. Never heard of him.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to hear about him? I can tell you all about him.
If I can tell you about my god.
Perhaps another time.
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear about yours either then.
We should
Well, I
know
know I
I'm
said
making
5 or
this.
6 more sessions of Waterdeep, but it might be longer than that.
Sorry.
No, I love it. I'm just like, wow. We have done 0 of the tasks from the book today.
What do we need to do, God?
So if I talk to this creator, God will tell us what our next adventure is.
Why don't we follow the map and see where we go next is?
I don't know how to read, so
Maybe
thank
that
you.
will take us to
What do we
Furnius
do?
Castle.
How do we find this man? Waving the map in her face, like bopping her in the nose.
I will come back later to talk about gods with you, lady. It'll be fun and really weird when we get to mine. All right, let's go.
Really weird when I get to mine. All right.
Would I recognize where this X is?
It's in the trade ward.
Okay.
Right. Make sure I double check.
Topographically.
Look at the map, son.
Oh, right. I should put you on the map, shouldn't I?
My dog is using my shoes as a pillow, and it's the cutest thing.
Oh, Riley.
Yes, it is the trade ward. And actually, yes, I'll just say you guys make your way to the alleyway. New map. New map, who dis?
New map, who dis? Oh, there is a new map.
Oh.
So you are in the alleyway where the X on the map was marked, and you.
Is the alleyway like X'd, or is there like a specific location in the alleyway?
The north side of the alleyway seems to be where it's marked.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And like kind of midway through the alleyway.
Walk with first.
Okay. So as you walk down the alleyway, a cart laden with apples comes careening towards you from the opposite direction, rolling downhill. Riding on the cart is a tiefling boy with an eye patch, screaming at the top of his lungs, "Look out!" And here he comes. Here comes this little boy. Look at him. Shoo, rolling at you. Everyone needs to give me a dexterity saving throw.
What if I just want it to run me out? No,
Okay.
And then you don't have to give me a dexterity saving throw.
How bad would that hurt?
I don't know. It's a cart full of apples. Why don't you give it a try?
So
Got a
can
15.
I also try to like if I succeed on the sidestep, can I also try to like nab the kid off of the cart? It's if I succeed.
So you could try to stop the cart with a strength save if you wanted to.
That's what I was like either like kind of like lean into it to kind of like stop it.
Okay, yeah. So you can. So everyone will give me dex check except Thistle, who's going to try and strength grab it.
You can
11.
dex save.
21.
Well,
Okay, well, never mind. Thistle catches it.
Did you say save or check? You said both.
I said save.
Okay,
Or I meant save, at least. I'm
got it.
sure I said both, but... so Thistle, never mind. Thistle catches it just fine. She does slide backwards a little bit. She does brace herself.
So does this kid go flying off now that he's...
Yes, absolutely he does. He
God! Oh,
I mean, he
don't
goes flying
catch him.
like 10 feet behind you, kind of tumbling.
can anyone try to catch him, or is he landing away from us?
I mean, I
Could
guess
try.
at that point,
Yes.
try and make the save to grab him, right?
Does
Yes, you
try-
can try to make a dex
No.
save to grab him.
Did I just
Okay.
kill another kid?
Wait, another?
Wait, another?
I've killed a lot of children in the course of Fateful Encounters.
Not Thistle, personally.
I got a 14.
Oh boy.
You get your fingers like on his like. He kind of has like a scarf cloak, and you get your fingers kind of on it, but like it slips. It like before you can close your grasp, it kind of slips away. He's fine. He just kind of tumbled behind him. From where the cart came, two other children come running. They're yelling, "Squidly! Squidly, are you okay? Where's the cart?
I take an apple, by the way.
We got to get out of here." They help him to his feet, and they abscond, running past you guys.
Where the fuck are they going? Children, where are you going?
Give me an insight check.
It's a -1 for me, and a whole ass 8.
You don't know what the fuck just happened.
I am baffled, but I just got a free apple, so
A
fuck
whole
'em.
cart full of apples.
Hell yeah. This is
We
a
got the whole-
win-win.
This is a yeah. You are right, Mordecai. There's a win-win. We got the whole cart full of apples, and annoying kids are gone.
Yeah, no kids and a ton of apples. I
Yeah.
don't see a downside.
No, we can take these.
Zarina, at this point, you usually hit me. Why didn't you hit me?
I mean, we do have a ton of apples now.
I know, don't we though? All right, well.
Those do not belong to us.
There it is. There's the buzzkill first. All right, so what do you think we should do.
I'm following this map to the X, as was the intended plan.
That's a good idea. Fame, do you think we should keep these apples or return them? You are a sneaky person. Do you know what I mean?
Are we going to have money off of this?
We could sell apples at the tavern, or make apple pie and sell it, or we could make apple wine and sell it. I don't know what you do with apples. I just eat them.
All of those things. We're taking them.
No, see, you're outvoted first.
This is a documentary. This is a democracy.
This is a documentary.
I will not be a part of this fine that you will receive from the city guard when they realize that cart is not ours, or when the owner calls us out on it.
This finders keepers. It is a law of the land.
Cheers.
Look, if anyone catches us, we blame it all on Mordecai and we run away. Sorry, buddy.
Is this your first rodeo?
I'm gonna point you guys to the handout that I've given you called the Code Legal. Section 4, Crimes Against Citizens. Burglary is punished by imprisonment up to 3 months and damages equal to the value of the stolen goods plus 500 gold.
Oh my god, we need to return the apple.
This is also not burglary.
I mean,
first,
it could be robbery,
just,
which is
repeats
hard
that
labor.
as if like
He opens his mouth and it just Dylan's voice comes out. Okay, I don't want to go to jail. I am a free bird. So we will take this with us to this our map area and see.
You could just leave it, honestly.
Okay, fine. Fuck it. Fuck the apples.
I'm gonna sleight of hand one apple on principle.
Yeah. I want one too.
Go for it.
I already took one and I did not sleight of hand that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sleight of hand.
Can I do that? Can I coup de grace? Can I coup de
take
grace
an
an apple?
There is no one in this alleyway, but if you try to leave with a cart of apples and the owner's like, where'd my cart of apples go? Those 3 children stole it. And you're like, I don't know, but I found this cart of apples.
Children. I'm a grown-ass
sus.
man. Okay. Sounds good.
We leave carts.
I take one apple.
All right. First, let's hope nothing else flies in our face.
Right. Okay. So how much further do I go before I'm like on the X mark?
So the X mark is right. Oh, that's not clicking. This is clicking. Bing.
There we go.
Kind of like up here. So
Okay,
the building right here is actually where the X is, but you have seen no door to it yet.
Gotcha.
Can I press on walls? Fine, you are good at this. Oh, God.
You can press on walls all day long. Look at Fame. Look at her go.
I'm following her.
So as you enter this alleyway, there is a door right here, and the door stands open.
That is not shady.
I would like to sit and listen for a second.
It is silent.
Last time we went into a building, we almost died.
We're murdered by birds.
And then the second time I went into a building, someone was dead. So there's a lot of theming here. I don't know if we should just walk in.
Should I knock?
No, wait. Have we ever walked into a building like quietly and not like knocked or just busted in?
As Serena asked that,
someone was dead.
I looked down at my armor because I'm very loud. And I'm like, no, I don't. The only time I have stealth was on a boat and there was a strange man there. He was not very close.
You have not told anyone about that strange man.
I know. I'm bringing it up now.
You thought now was a good time.
Oh yeah, I met this guy. He wore a banana hammock and like.
His chest was so hairy. It was just awful. It got in the food.
That was 2 days ago, and you're now bringing this up.
Because I have a traumatic trigger that brought it back.
Thistle was quite disturbed by the man's mankini. I thought it was quite practical, and I might myself one day get one.
Royal Crablet with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So sweet. So nice. Thank you so much.
Royal Crablet, who do you want to see put on fire?
Die? No.
I have a bunch of fire effects. What do you want?
No. Royal
Go
Crablet,
ahead.
who do you want to walk into this building?
I'll go.
I go. I don't
DM
even care.
said it. Who do you want to walk into
I don't
the
afraid
building?
anything.
I don't afraid.
Choose the first victim.
Choose royal. Who is the tribute?
Who is the tribute?
It's gonna be Mordecai, isn't it? Oh, Zarina.
I knew it was going to be me.
So, Zarina, you are emboldened by your wonderful date, and you are ready. You step into this door. Inside, the place is entirely ransacked. Painted on the far wall in blood is a circle with 10 equidistant lines radiating out from the circle.
I have something to add to this. She's a blood hunter, so she just hunted blood.
That's what I was just.
I see the blood tracks.
I've hunted
the blood here.
Blood has been here.
Blood has been spilled
hunted.
this night.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Fame, you do recognize this symbol, by the way.
I'm moving in.
Am I
free pizza
scared?
every Wednesday?
There's no one in here. You don't even see bodies.
Oh, it looks like a very small room.
There's a door.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like the room itself is small, but there's a door.
This is in the trade ward. This is not the nice end of town. This is not the shitty end of town either. This is like, I don't know. You know, it's like apartments, right?
Can I open this door?
Yeah, you can try.
I try to open it.
It opens. Wonderful. Great job.
I peek my head and I feel
Stop going in there,
accomplished.
Shane. There's nothing that you haven't gone through any doors that lead to that area.
What?
Fame keeps like phasing into this other room over here.
Oh.
I'm like, that's not. You can't go in there. There's no doors there.
I have entered the room. What do I see, God?
A ransacked room.
This room is also fucked.
Any goodies? Anything?
Do I see anything?
You must not disturb the scene.
You want to give me an investigation check to look for stuff?
Yeah. Investigate.
I too will investigate.
That was probably a waste of a nat 20, but I rolled a nat 20, so 21.
13.
Great. You guys find a ransacked house. Anything of value is gone.
I figured, but I didn't know if like maybe there was anything mysterious happening.
Yeah.
Anything?
Still gotta check. So a ransacked room with a bloody symbol on the wall.
I'm looking for hidden things. Any kind of like hidden compartments and stuff.
You find no hidden compartments. This place is not outfitted like the way it was built when it was originally built. It was not built to be modified easily, and people who might live here probably don't have the funds to modify places.
Okay.
Anything that would have been like hidden, like, you know, put up under a table or inside the bed, has been run through already.
Okay. All right.
It's a dead end. There's nothing else. There's no other doors
So
or
what is
anything.
the blood? The blood was just the symbol, right?
It's a circle with 10 equidistant lines coming out from the circle. And Fame recognizes this symbol.
And she hasn't told us what it is.
I'm trying to remember it
You guys have
myself.
seen the symbol a number of times. It is Fame. This is the symbol. This is like a symbol of the Xanathar Guild.
Right.
And you guys have seen this on things like marketing.
And the Xanathar group is not the Xantharum.
No, this is X Xanathar, not Z.
Got it.
I have the benefit of being able to read them, and they read very differently, but when you say them, they sound very similar.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So Xanathar. Cool.
One symbol is like a beholder type thing, a circle with eye stalks kind of around it. Their members will tattoo themselves with eyeballs on them. That's kind of their motif. The
Like the
Xantharum are black cloaks and winged black snake tattoos.
Cool. Okay. So Mordecai and I are standing outside, and I'm kind of just looking at the symbol. Not really going inside.
Yeah, I'm not going inside either.
Okay. It is against this wall right here.
Well, I'm at the door. I'm just not stepping in. Like,
Right. It's very visible. It's a
mean.
large symbol. I just wanted to remind you guys where it was in the room. You can easily see it from the door. It's not a difficult thing to see.
Did you guys find anything? I call inside.
Not yet.
I walk back out.
No, it looks like there's that symbol, and then there's another room, but it looks very just pillaged.
We've already checked for any kind of entrances or exits. I'm sorry, exits going out of this room.
Nothing you found now.
Unsure if this is just a staged robbery made to look like a gangland attack or not.
What were we looking for here again?
You're not really sure.
We found a map
We don't
on the robot thing, and it had this location with a big X. Right, first. That's correct.
Do I know where I'm at? Like, is this like a familiar meeting location I would go to in the past?
Meeting location.
Okay. So I wouldn't know, like, if there was any secret rooms or anything around.
Right, and Furnius is not Furnius Stormcastle is not a name you've heard before. It's
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Then I continue to stand there, being intimidated.
Okay.
Are you okay, Fame?
Yeah, I become quickly hesitant about the future of this quiz.
Why? What is the problem?
Well, that is a gang, and I point to the symbol. Well, Mordecai is eating grass outside.
Are you sick, boy? Do you need help? Do we need to take you somewhere?
I don't know what you're talking
animals
about.
to eat grass when they need to regurgitate. Is that what you need, Mordecai? I know a much simpler matter where I just punch you in the stomach.
Just hit him.
My diet needs more fiber. My apologies.
Well, I'll remember that and get you more grass later. We'll get you some hay and straw, and you'll be fine. Fame, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I just, I left that part of my life behind, and here it is, right in front of me in a giant symbol.
Are you in the gang?
I mean, not necessarily. I just, needed money and did some work for them, and that was it.
I imagine it is not easy to escape your past here in the city.
It's not, especially with how small it is.
Oh no, that's a lie. But we are here to help you. You're not alone.
But thanks, Thistle. But I don't know the name of this person, so I don't really, obviously, know much about what the current state of it is, which is what gives me hesitation, because they were really powerful before, and a lot was happening, and it was all... I didn't want to be involved.
We should try one of our many contacts. Perhaps one of them would know this name.
What is the name again?
Furnius Stormcastle.
Furnace Storm Croissant. Okay, got it.
Storm Croissant. So,
yes, exactly.
Fame, as you are kind of like explaining this, you do hear footsteps coming up the alley, and from around the corner, a tall, graceful woman in an emerald green cloak approaches you, her long silver hair billowing out from under her hood. "If you've come looking for Furnius Stormcastle, I'm afraid you're too late," she says. "It appears Xanathar's gotten to him first. Furnius had something in his possession that I desire. Perhaps you can help me retrieve it?"
That was very specific. How long were you standing there listening?
I just arrived, but I do know that he has been taken.
And how do you
Where?
I have my ways. I'm sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. Laurel Silverhand, Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Laurel.
What would bring someone of your station to this place right now? It must be an object of great value if it brings you here.
Furnius had an item called the Stone of Galore. It knows the location of a large amount of embezzled gold from Waterdeep, and I seek to retrieve it to return the money to help Waterdeep out.
The treasury, of course.
Would you be willing to find this stone for me and retrieve it?
If it is for the good of Waterdeep, I am in. I cannot speak for the others, though.
She looks to the others.
I'm here to help my weird robot friends, so I'm not going to say no, but your clothes are very pretty and green.
Oh, let me give you a handout for what she looks like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're beautiful NPCs.
Laurel Silverhand. There she is.
Oh, she's pretty.
Oh, she's so fancy.
Like her
I feel like
robes.
someone talked to her previously.
You guys have not spoken to her. You have
heard of her?
Of her.
Okay. Because yeah, Silverhand is very familiar, but
She's a famous D&D NPC, and she is now currently the Open Lord of Waterdeep. She is like 800 years old. Very powerful wizard.
very powerful wizard.
Very powerful wizard. Anyway.
So what is she asking of us right now? Just to kind of sum up a little bit.
She says that the guy who has the Stone of Galore was taken by the Xanathar, and she's asking you to retrieve it because the stone can help her find a cache of 500,000 gold dragons that were embezzled and hidden by the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep, Lord Daggelt Neverember.
So do you work for this cult?
Cult? What?
Definitely meant to say gang.
Do I work for a gang? No, I am the Open Lord of... I rule all of Waterdeep.
She is the president.
By herself.
So then why are you here in this alleyway by yourself?
I can get her.
Because
no, Mordecai.
I need the stone. Are you willing to help?
Can I
or
do
not?
like an insight check? Like I'm just confused as to why. Like
insight check. Absolutely.
Perfect. Get my numbers here. 22.
Ooh. So, Fame, you have a long history in Waterdeep. You know who Laurel Silverhand is. You know she's the Open Lord of Waterdeep. You've seen her from afar, not really interacted with her at all, but you kind of know her. This is not Laurel Silverhand.
The plot thickens.
This is someone in a magical disguise.
So,
I was right.
I look at the group just in general, and I'm like, this bitch is lying.
Oh, what? Excuse me?
And I'm literally just going to punch her in the face.
What?
Get it, Jen.
All right then. Roll to hit.
I said, like, this bitch is lying. So now my group better get behind me, or I am
my
BB.
weapon.
Oh yeah, weapons out.
I take out my violin.
BB, who got an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
So I tried to hit her.
Nimbly dodges out of the way, gives you a big old grin, lowers her hood, revealing a tall, dark-skinned man, bald, with an eye patch.
He has an eye patch. He's a liar.
He smiles and says, and this is what he looks like, actually. He smiles and says, well, not really sure I've ever been discovered this quickly before, but tip of the hat to you, mate.
Is he a dark elf?
He is a drow.
Okay. Not that I personally just wanted to know, just out of curiosity.
The hat, though.
That's who my character was based on when I first started playing with them.
Oh, shit.
I did not know that.
I'll tell you what.
Now
all right?
I'm going to kill him. I'm just kidding.
Good
It's
luck.
like I'm killing Zach.
No, I don't think
from
I'll be
Faithful
able to.
Encounters.
I'll give you 10,000 gold if you find me the stone.
Why do you want it?
You could have led with that.
This one has a debt he needs to pay back, so he's definitely in, aren't you, Mordecai?
Then why are you out here hiding? You are hiding behind the face of the president. I mean, the Lord of
the Open Lord.
The Open Lord. Why are you doing that? Why us group? What are we doing? You're pulling a me right now, and I don't like it.
So this is how it feels.
Recess.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too good to be lied to have someone pretend to be someone else to your face. Isn't that right?
So then
Faye?
I also feel like you may lie to us about getting 10,000 gold. You just want us to find this stone for you.
I want you to find the stone for me, aye. But I promise you, the 500,000 gold will be returned to Waterdeep as, we'll call it a gesture of goodwill from
But we're going to need to see something up front.
Yeah, I need the gesture of goodwill and half up front, please.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's not how business works, mate. You don't get something without doing some work first. I'm hiring you to do a job for me. Are you willing to do it?
Behind the face.
Then you need to give us collateral.
Collateral. Give me your belt.
Give me your hat.
I don't see why any collateral, right?
I like your shoes.
Give me all your...
Guy just looks him up and down. I like your shoes.
I like your outfit.
I wanna stand next to Zarina and kind of like, if I gesture to her like, what do you think? What does she gesture back with? Out of curiosity.
She's like about, do I get the vibe that you're asking me what I think about him in general or his outfit?
Yeah, I know this is kind of a strange question, but like in a brotherly, sisterly kind of way, like, can I tell how you feel about the situation?
Can I do an insight check, Dylan?
Yes, you may. What are you checking? What do you want to see about him?
I want to try to see if he's like hiding anything, acting shady, if I just don't trust him. You know, I'm doing a vibe check, Dylan.
Check? Yeah,
vibe
I would like to do a vibe check.
Vibe check, got it.
I got, did you say insight?
Yeah.
17.
So he started this off being very shady. He approached you basically as the president saying like, hey, I want you to find this stone for me so that I can get the money back to Waterdeep, its rightful owners. Fame was like, I'm smelling some bullshit. You're not really the president. There's no reason the Open Lord would be here in this alley by herself. Who are you really? He smiled, took off his disguise, his magical disguise, and revealed himself as this bald dark elf with an eye patch. Offered you 10,000 gold to bring in the stone as kind of a business deal instead, assuring you that the money would be returned to Waterdeep. He's not lying about that, from what you can tell.
Okay, I'm just like, I don't know.
What do you think? I'm just kind of like standing beside Fame, like just judging this guy. But I trust Fame because she just told me a bunch of stuff, and I kind of want to get like.
We could do business, but we need to be in consistent contact.
If Phineas was taken by the Xanathar's Guild, he'll be in one of the nearby hideouts, which Fame, I think you'll know very well. And if you can find the stone, bring it to me at the theater. I'll be waiting there for you with your payment if you bring me the stone. Fair enough?
Only if you answer how you know that about me.
Fine.
And my name.
I'm not sure you know who I. You might not know who I am.
No, you've told us
a
your
very
name.
well-connected man.
Did I?
You did.
Okay.
A very wide information network. There's very little in Waterdeep that I don't know. But it's no skin off my nose who you used to be. What matters is who you are now, and if you're willing to do business with me.
Do we know what the stone does? Sorry, go ahead, Jen.
The stone? Did you say it's traded in for 500,000 gold?
So the stone will lead whoever has it to 500,000 gold.
To the money. Got it.
To the money. He's saying if you bring him the stone, he will give you 10,000 gold.
Not a good deal.
So you could have 100,000 apiece, or you could walk away with 10,000 for all of you.
If we don't bring him the stone, we get 100,000 apiece. Like if we take it.
That would be our plan to discuss, yes.
Yeah, okay. I was just like asking.
I just want you guys to be aware of what kind of is going on.
Okay.
Yeah. Stone will lead whoever to kind of buried treasure of 500,000 gold. He is also after this money and is willing to give you just 10,000 just to bring him the stone. Nothing else involved.
But not a share of the
But not a share of the total.
Okay.
Or your share would be the 10,000 of the 500,000.
In character, I think that's very unfair. Yeah.
We'll take it. And I do a very 90s finger cross behind my back and go to shake his hand.
Give me a deception check.
Perfect. That's my thing.
Stat sheet real quick.
24.
Excellent. Let me pull up his stat sheet so I can see what
You are so sneaky.
You are very sneaky. It's almost like that's what changelings do.
It's almost like you're a rogue and the changeling.
Yeah. Heidi, by the way, if you're here, this is the person I've commissioned you to do some art for. When your hand heals, take your time. Don't feel rushed. But this is him. Isn't it cool? He's a cool guy.
I like his hat, and I'm going to take it from him.
It's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, no, when I came back into D&D, I was like, I want to play a drow, but I don't want to be basic and go with drists. So, and since I read those books, I knew of this character, and I loved this character.
He's really interesting. He takes your hand. All right, looks like we're in business. He looks to Thistle. And I'm still wanting to hear that story about how you ate your first boyfriend, mate.
Oh shit, you're the gross man!
He puts his hat back on and he does turn into Zardoz Zord for a moment. Clothed this way. He is clothed this. He does turn back into Zardoz Zord, but he is clothed this way.
I'm glad you brought more clothes because the last time it was very wrong, but I like your other self. Please go back to that.
I'm so glad you're here. I need to know where I can procure one of those clothing options.
Jesus.
Well, mate, I think you might look very good in something like that. You should stop by Luskin at some point. Luskin's a fine place with many upstanding citizens in there. You should check it out. Well, I'll be on my way. If you find the stone in the Xanathar's hideout, you know where to find me.
I hope you have a good time on your weird boat.
He strolls away, again, shifting back his appearance. Who does he look like now? Let's see. He's going to look like Zardoz Zord.
Oh, no.
Boom. And
he looks like words.
Yeah. Some of the NPCs are just like red with the name on it.
Yeah.
Because the art of him, of that Zardoz Zord, is actually fan art. It's not actually anywhere in the book, but it's so good and I love it. So that's that is where we will leave it off for tonight. You guys have crossed your fingers, but agreed to do business with this man who you didn't get his name. You know him either Zardoz Zord or this bald guy. I don't know. To bring him the Stone of Galore, which will lead you to 500,000 gold hidden somewhere in the city. But he has offered you 10,000 to just bring him the stone. But Fame crossed her fingers, so strap in. We're on a wild ride now.
Strap in. Did
and
you see
I used
his
to
character?
be in a gang.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and Fame revealed that she kind of was part of a gang, the Xanathar gang, for a little while. Everyone kind of glossed over it.
No, I didn't. I
also
remember.
kind of glossed over it. She didn't explicitly say, but
I'm not gonna forget that.
I thought that was interesting.
Ever.
All right, do we want to go to our circle view and talk about our feelings?
Boy, you don't gotta tell me.
We could
Come
just sit here
on now.
talk about our feelings.
Come on,
So,
come on
what was
now.
everyone's favorite part for tonight?
The date.
The date.
Gave me a lot of feelings. It was really cute. I really like how IRL Jen was like, "You missed the cream puffs or whatever it was." You were so invested.
Jen, what?
I like how Jen in real life, like during that, she wasn't even in character. She was just like out of character. Like, Dylan, you forgot this one. You like skipped a meal.
Oh, the crab
her
cakes, yes.
meal or something, and she was so salty about it.
Well, because in my mind, I was like, you got the appetizer, you got the entree, you got the dessert. I forgot about the crab cakes, which were not part of the those are the actual appetizers. The salad is the salad.
How dare.
Richie Pie says the kiss. 007 says date night. Chat, we want to hear what your favorite parts are too. This is not just between us.
Yes, absolutely.
I like the twist that that guy was also Sean Connery.
Yeah, that caught me by
Yes.
surprise.
That was cool.
I am glad to see Jarlaxle in this.
I hope I play him up to what he deserves, because this is a guy that really might be beyond Dylan as far as like a lot of things, and so I hope I can do him justice, but I'm having fun.
You're gonna do great.
Jen, what was your favorite part?
The date.
What about the date? That was like an hour and a half.
Well, the food being served in chat, we were discussing like having all the food coming out, and then you just immediately said, and then you've eaten everything. I was like, no!
Well, I didn't want to spend all the session like just actually. I didn't want to actually go on a date with Mika, role playing it out. So I was like, kind of go through it. I came up with like an outfit for her. I came up with an insecurity for her. I came up with some conversation topics. And
my arms are big. I will punch them twice.
I
was like, she's a knight. She's not used to being girly anymore, or like trying to like look pretty necessarily. And so her big strong arms are kind of a self-conscious point for her. And Zarina knocked it out of the park. Like, yeah, your arms are big and I fucking love it. Like, that's like the most perfect thing to say. Like,
Soraya said her favorite part was first during the date.
Oh my god!
That's what I was gonna say.
That's so funny. That was really good, Zach.
He's so cute.
He's adorable.
I enjoyed
sweetest boy.
Mordecai having to carry Thistle.
that was good.
That's your penance for being a
I enjoyed. Yeah, I enjoyed how, not to like float my own book, because the date to me was the highlight of the episode. But I enjoyed getting to see Mordecai having a hard time asking for help, and then basically acting like a troubled child in response.
Yeah, you running over to Tally's to get there first was hilarious.
Like, I couldn't convince. I was like, Fame, I need you. I was considering asking Fame, quick, turn into Tally and tell him it's not a big deal. And then you were like, no, you're being an asshole. And then I just I panicked and I ran. Like, I just, fine, I'll tell the real Tally.
I was cracking up during that whole, from the moment that like first was like, oh, I have this fine. I should go talk to Tally about it. And like everyone's like, yeah, Mordecai, what's up with that? And Mordecai's like, oh, I don't. First is just like oblivious, and everyone's like, you try to like pin this on our innocent robot boy? Really? He is so innocent and pure, and you're gonna pin it on him? Mordecai's like, I don't look. I mean, when. And then just like ran out the door.
Ran out the door.
Tally, don't listen to him.
Tally, don't listen to him. They're trying to kill you.
That's so funny.
I was cracking up.
And and eventually I decided with the I was mugged situation. So
I was mugged and stole.
Yeah, I like my retort to that. So someone stole your debt, huh?
No. First being like, who would want to steal debt? Like genuinely like believes him and just is like, why would someone steal debt? That's so strange. And you're like, yeah, I don't know, but that's what happened.
I don't know. I'm as confused as you are. And I didn't have to roll deception once. And like I was, because I know first would believe it.
Thistle tackling Mordecai, I think, was the single moment that was the whole date was wonderful, but the single moment was Thistle tackling Mordecai in the door as he was trying to be like, don't listen to him, and she's just like, boom.
Like I was the crappy younger sibling, and she was like the wolf, like no.
Oh yeah.
It was just instinct. You know how like dogs will chase anything that moves? Literally that.
He's running fast. Hunter's instinct.
But yeah, I thought Mika and Dylan had excellent date role play, if you will.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm glad I got to reveal a little bit of her backstory because she is from a previous campaign. If you run Prince of the Apocalypse, she is in that campaign as a villain.
Really?
Canonically, I think she's a minor character. She's not like a big bad, but she's part of the cult of Yin Si Bin, who is a wind elemental trying to destroy the world. I'm not too familiar with it, but
wow.
I looked her up and she's like, yeah, after her stint as a cultist, her family kicked her out, and she now works.
We're all like,
And now she works to make up for it by working for Tyr, the god of justice. And I was
so
like,
all
damn.
that's actually canon.
Yeah, that's actually canon.
Wow,
so
wow,
cool.
wow, wow. Because when you said
Zarina likes them
cult, I
bad.
was like,
I think we all did like a double take when she was like, I said a cult. I'm like, excuse me?
yeah, exactly.
The music stops playing for a second.
She's like, yeah, we're putting a documentary out about it here soon, actually.
Well, so the play, when Mordecai went to go join the Harpers, the play that you guys watched, the battle at the Dragon Well or whatever it was, never mind, that's a different campaign. I thought that was the same campaign she was a part of. Different cult.
Different cult.
D&D lore
Different
is bleeding together.
Well,
They are.
you have cults. I'm like, cults. There's one cult, and they're all just doing different nefarious. No, there's many different cults.
Jen, are you looking at channels
What's
right
our-
now? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've already got one picked. What's our
Hell yeah.
raid phrase tonight, guys?
I vote I punched them twice.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, let's
Maybe
do some
I want some context. Like, your arms are beautiful. I'll punch them twice. I don't know, because I feel like the context of like body positivity. It doesn't matter if you have beefy arms. You're still beautiful.
There we go. I typed it into chat.
Boom. There we go. Raid phrase.
All right, guys. We have anything else we want to say?
No, we got through date night.
Nah,
I'm very happy about that.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
That
We
was
love you
so
guys.
fun.
It was very fun.
I
All
had
right,
a good time.
I'm gonna start that raid
Yeah.
while it counts down.
Whee! Well, thank you so much, everyone. To Darian Spider, as always, Envy of the North, Avalon Dice, Jen is online, look at you. Rachie Pie, Mookie Monster, Mave Mania, and 0077. We love you guys so much. All of our games are always so fun, not just because it's roleplay and D&D, but because of you guys. We are laughing our asses off throughout chat all night. So thank you so much, and thank you, Darkman, specifically for all the clips I just saw boom into
Right,
Discord.
there's so many.
So on the ball.
So many.
So fast.
Now
And
I
we're
get to go
good to-
watch them all.
I know I'm going to do the same thing in Discord, which you can find in our description. Now we're going to go say hey to our raid with I Punched Them Twice.
Yeah.
All right, I punched them twice over at Chronicles of the Coast. Rating now.
Woo!
Bye, 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 bye.